with me, guys. Okay. All right. I'm just testing some stuff out before I get started in the chat room. Okay. All right. I'm going to give thanks to the angels, the ancestors, the spirit guides, and our star family for being here with us today. And I'm asking the angels and the ancestors to guide us in every word that is spoken and to bring the souls to this live stream that it sees fit, that needs to hear these messages today. I'm asking the angels and the ancestors to remove all barriers, all blocks, all negative spirits, all toxic spirits, any spirits that would try to hinder this broadcast. I'm asking the angels and the ancestors to show themselves today in a very powerful way by touching the hearts and the minds of people that can hear this broadcast, to remind them that they're divine beings, that they have a divine purpose and a divine plan for their lives, that they're not alone in this world, that they have angels, guardian angels that are looking after them and supporting them and protecting them and providing for them, watching over them while they're sleeping, providing everything that they need on a daily basis to make sure that they are sustained in this world so that they can accomplish their mission and their purpose. I'm asking the angels and the ancestors to remind those that are listening to this live stream today that they have ancestors that have crossed over, and some ancestors that crossed over so long before they were ever born, that are with them, that love them, that protect them, that watch over them. It's their responsibility to make sure that they're okay, and I'm asking the ancestors to draw those souls to this live stream today so that they can be reminded that they are loved and that they are supported and that they are protected and that they have purpose, that there is meaning to this life, and there's a very good reason for their existence, and that they've been given gifts, divine appointments, and that it's meant that they keep these appointments, and it's important that they awaken to these appointments. I'm asking the ancestor to bring those souls here, those souls that are ready to stand up and to be counted, that are ready, even as the ancestors are pulling my ear right now. They're saying that you're ready. You have made it this far, you are ready. This world is a very tough terrain to exist in. And if you came here from a higher state of existence, if you came here from a higher level of consciousness, if you are descending down here to assist your ancestors, your fallen ancestors who didn't make it back home, you've done a wonderful job existing in this world. And you didn't do it alone. You did it with the support of your ancestors who love and support you. They're with you every day, every step of the way. And they want you to walk in this knowing, walk in this power, walk in this confidence that you're not alone, that your life has meaning, your life has purpose. And there's so much unlocked power and unlocked potential in you that is ready to be activated. And it will be activated the more that you awaken to who you are, that you're not merely a human being living in a human world. This world is not even what we've been told it is. This world is something much, much different, much far away than what we've been told. This world is the exact opposite of what we've been told it is. And the ancestors want you to awaken to this, because it is recorded in your DNA, in your genetic record, in your ancestral history on this planet, what it is and how you came to be here. And it's very much part of your mission and part of your purpose and part of your legacy to awaken to that fact, because it's recorded within you. This is why the scriptures told us that the kingdom of heaven is within you. The Christ is within you. The truth is within you. Knowledge of self is within you. The ancestors brought you to this live stream because they're saying that it's time for you to go within. It's time for you to learn how to know yourself, how to talk to yourself, how to be with yourself, how to trust yourself, how to love yourself. This world has taught you the exact opposite of this. This world has taught you to not be yourself, not love yourself, not take care of yourself, sacrifice yourself. In fact, this life is completely based on human sacrifice. And that should be a wake-up call. Did we come here to be human sacrifices? Did we come here to be blood sacrifices? Did we come here to live and die and reincarnate blindly over and over again, building and building and then losing and losing and then starting all over from scratch? Is that what we are? No. But the only way that you will know that is if you ask yourself. And then once you start asking yourself, then you start getting answers. And when you start getting these answers are going to be completely the opposite of everything that you've ever been told about this life. And then you're going to have to face that. You're going to have to come to terms with that. It's going to make you different. Because you are different. And nobody wants to be different. Everyone is afraid of being different. Everyone is afraid of standing out. Everyone is afraid. And the ancestors are saying that it's time up for being afraid. If you made it this far, you have overcome a lot. And you can overcome groupthink. You can overcome the hive mind. You can overcome all of this foolishness, this kindergarten, romper room mentality that we are still 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, acting like we care what other people think, acting like we need to be in the clique, acting like we need to be a part of the group, acting like we can't function without somebody else, acting like we're so codependent, we're so addicted to each other like drugs is what I'm sensing. The ancestors are saying they want us to stop this now because we're missing out on who we truly are. We are sacrificing ourselves for what? For what? For acceptance? To fit into a clique and a group of people who could care less about who we are and what we have to offer, what we have to give? This is what the ancestors are saying, that they want us to know who we are. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with knowing who you are. There's nothing wrong with you loving yourself. There's nothing wrong with you being yourself. There's nothing wrong with you standing up for yourself. There's nothing wrong with you offering your gift, your talent. There's nothing wrong with that. So if there's nothing wrong with that, then let's get busy. Let's get to business. Let's start acting like we believe that. Let's start protecting ourselves from people that want to squash us and step on our necks and push us down and keep us suppressed and oppressed. We have the power within us to overcome all circumstances. And the circumstances that I'm naming at this time are the least of circumstances. We're dealing with much more serious circumstances than what people think and what people feel. There's no more room in our energy field. We don't even have the capacity, the strength to keep carrying these groups of people that don't care about us. It's a trick. It's a trap. It's a cycle. It's a loop. It's a continuous spiral going down and down and down into negativity, into toxicity, into self-hatred is what it is. It's self-hatred. Everyone hates themselves. Everyone's been taught to hate themselves and tell themselves that they're not worthy. They're not good enough. Their life is nothing. unless it's what we say it is, unless it's what we think it is, unless it's what we feel it is. And we have bought into this lie. And our patience is running out on this. And you can see it in the collective. More and more people are saying, no more of this. I'm not going to take it anymore. I deserve to exist. I deserve to be. I deserve to live. I am somebody. I matter. How many people hear what I'm saying today? I feel and I hear the cries of the souls of the people. They're tired of this. They want to live their lives in peace and prosperity and power. And the ancestors are saying that now's the time. Nothing is holding you back. Nothing is stopping you. I hope you guys can hear me today, because I'm halfway in a trance. Okay. Thank you for joining us. I see you in the room. I appreciate you guys for liking the live stream. Thank you for the gifts that are coming in. Greetings to the fans and to the super fans. Welcome to our Sunday super fan live stream. That started out as a prayer, and then it went into preaching, and I'm just grateful to be here. I'm grateful for the angels and for the ancestors for being with us and for strengthening us and giving us encouragement and power to keep going in this world, helping us to raise our vibration up out of the low frequency bands into the higher frequency zones where there's peace, love, and unity. I'm grateful for this opportunity to speak on this live stream today and to share a word of encouragement and love and support. I see you guys giving gifts. Thank you for the gifts that are coming in. We'll go ahead and we'll get our list started. If you would like to get a free energy reading today, the gift for the day is this what is it called? I forgot what it's called, blow bubble. The blow bubble gift, guys. We're going to leave the list open for 10, and once we get up to 30,000 likes, we'll start those readings. Thank you for those of you that have already started giving the blow bubble gifts. Let me go ahead and see what's going on with these gifts. I have Monica coming in with the Heart Me gift. Let's give it up for our super fans. Welcome, Monica, and thank you for that gift. I have, I think it's Adrenacole with the rose gift and with the first blow bubble. Thank you for that. Is it Adrenacole, I think? Adrenacole. Thank you for the beautiful gift, Goddess. I appreciate you. And then we have a Monica coming in with the second blow bubble. Thank you, Monica. Appreciate you. And we also have Unapologetically here. Let's give it up for our super fans, guys. Our super fans are showing up. Unapologetically at number 3. Appreciate you. Thank you for the Heart Me gift as well. I see Old Red in the room with the hand heart gift. Thank you for that. And for the next blow bubble, let's give it up for Old Red, guys. Okay. Thank you, Old Red. I appreciate that. I have you at number 4. And we still have 6 spots left for anybody who wants it. Thank you, guys. Hey, Martha Hill is in the room following the live, guys. Thank you, Martha. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. We have time for Rose coming in with a rose gift and a Heart Me gift. Thank you for that. And then we have Jabriel, I think. Jabriel. Forgive me if I'm not saying your names properly. Thank you for the blow bubble gift. I have you at number 5. So we still have 5 spots open, guys. All right. Okay. Jabriel. Her. Welcome. We're going to be doing some ancestor messages and some energy readings today. These energy readings are from your angels and ancestors. They're messages for you to help you balance your energy, stay focused on your spiritual path, to be on the path of acceleration and manifestation and growth so that you can live your best life and perform your earthly missions. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. Thank you for the likes that are coming in. We're up to 4,300 likes. Thank you for that. Okay, with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and ask the ancestors for a collective message. I've been receiving many messages since the last live stream and over the past week that have to do with Christ consciousness. And leading up to Christmas, the ancestors began revealing to me how Christmas is truly associated with Christ, and the reason that they chose that period of time or that marker to associate it with Christ, because we are experiencing the birth of Christ in us as a group collective in the Winter Solstice season of 2025. And the ancestors saying that this is being marked by 3-eye atlas, which is also a celestial marker and similar to the marker that is said to have been seen at the time of Christ, which people call the Star of Bethlehem. I do have a video about the Star of Bethlehem and how the ancestors have been revealing to me the very nature of that star. In fact, they showed me the exact star as it appeared as what some people call a drone, okay? And if you're interested in that, please consider becoming a super fan. And let me show you how to become a super fan, guys. It's right here on the phone, right here at the bottom. You see that little orange arrow? That little orange arrow, if you click on that, it'll open up a window. Let's see, yeah. It'll open up a window, and then that window will show you how to become a super fan. And then for the super fans, you have your own designated page at priestesssegment.com/superfans. And there you can watch all of the playbacks of our live stream on Friday and Sunday, as well as our training video for the week. Right now, we're going over 28 training videos on magic and manifesting. And there's also access to my private magic journals there that I've been collecting over the last 10 years. And they include everything from Hermetics to Kabbalah to Tarot to the I Ching to numerology, DNA activation, dream interpretation and analysis. Everything that I do is in my journals, and the ancestors have given me permission to share those journals with the super fans. So I appreciate you guys. Let's give it up for the super fans, guys. Thank you for that. But nonetheless, I will be sharing these other psychic investigations that I've done on things like the Star of Bethlehem, as well as 3-eye atlas in the Superfan page, so you can check it out there. Thank you, Me Too 43 for following the live, and Mom of 3 for following the live. Let's give it up for our followers, guys. Appreciate you guys. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. What message do you have for our collective today? For those of you that gave gifts, please help us get those likes up to 30,000 so we can do the readings. Okay, we need everyone in the room to like the live stream for a little while. That's your job. Your job is to like the live stream. My job is to give the messages, right? We're working together. And to keep that chat room jumping too, because TikTok will shut us down if you guys are not talking. Hey, if we get shut down, we get shut down, but you're going to lose your gifts and your readings if you let that happen. All right? So keep it going. Hey, baby girl, welcome. Greetings, Marcia Bernard. Did you see how to become a super fan? Did you see the little orange arrow at the bottom of the screen? Push that, okay? Greetings, Thunder Tribe. Thank you guys for joining me today. Greetings, Lily, I see you. Thank you for joining us, Chrissy Ann. I see you. Appreciate you. Yes, anybody who can tap, please tap. If you can't tap, I understand. All right, here we go. This is for the collective. The ancestors are saying that Christ is being birthed in you, and you have a mission on earth as a Christed being with a soul. If you have a soul, you are a Christed being, okay? Greetings, Dr. Davis. Thank you for the blow bubble gift. I see you. Let's give it up for our super fans, guys. I'm going to put Dr. Davis on the list at number 6. Appreciate you. Greatness is in the room and says you're aging backwards. Yes, that's right. That's what we're supposed to be doing, guys. And that's in my journal too, how I do that. I very much believe in cellular regeneration, DNA activation, and regeneration. Very much believe in that. I don't believe in old age. And the ancestors are teaching me how to stop believing in death. When you stop believing in death, you'll stop getting old. If you expect to die, then you're killing yourself. I can't say that I absolutely won't die, but I have a lot of reasons to believe that I won't. And I'm going to hold on to that belief. It's making me younger. All right. All right, so this collective reading starts out with disclosure, the Atlantean libraries, and then sovereignty is showing up again. So sovereignty, guys, was the message, the last collective ancestor message that they gave us. And so they really do want to talk to us about being sovereign beings here. And this is what I was praying about when I started this live stream. Taking our sovereign position, our sovereign power and authority as sovereign beings on the planet. Removing the darkness that's been holding us back and that keeps our brothers and sisters trapped and asleep in a perpetual existence of reincarnation and failure to connect to their higher selves and to unlock their potential. The ancestors say that we've been given the power, the sovereign authority to set the captives free. And that includes our brothers and sisters that are walking on the earth and those that have already crossed over and remain trapped in different pockets and parallel realities in psychosis and spiritual schizophrenia. The ancestors love these souls, but these souls are here because of us. And it's our responsibility to remove them and to send them back home. It's our responsibility as Christed beings and as doers of the work of Christ to free these captives, both dead and living. And so as long as we sleep on our mission, our ancestors continue, our fallen ancestors continue to suffer. Not only that, they continue to attach to us and to bring us their myriad ages of grief, of sorrow, of misery, of battle, of war. Many of our fallen ancestors crossed over in battle, fighting, in traumatic circumstances. Their lives were taken from them, many of them. And this is why they crossed over and became lost, because they were in such strife and such turmoil. And they stuck to what they know, which is their family here. This is why families are in so much turmoil today, because this work is not being done. These spirits are not being healed. They're not being released. They're not being cleansed. They're not being brought back into the light. And people are not in right standing with their true self, with their higher self. This is our sovereign authority. This is the only way that we can be sovereign. We have to know who we are. We have to know the power that we possess is what the ancestors are saying to us. And disclosure is here. Disclosure is happening on so many levels. But the ancestors are saying you can't know who they are until you know who you are. You have to go within you and know who you are. When you know who you are, then you will know who they are. The reason that people don't know who they are is because they don't know who they are within. Am I making sense, guys? Are you following me? Thank you for liking the live stream. We're up to 11,000 likes. Good job. The energy is real heavy right now, real heavy. Transition is the underlying influence. Transition. We're talking about transition on so many levels, guys. We're talking about you transitioning into your sovereignty. Okay, we're talking about that. But we're also talking about as you transition into your sovereignty, helping those who have already transitioned. We are grid workers. We are here to clear and to cleanse the earth grid. Thank you for the gifts that are coming in, guys. I see you. I see Charlotte Benz is here. Let's give it up for our super fans, guys. And Super J Mart is here. And Goddess Ajna is here. All right. Welcome, super fans. Thank you for the heart me gifts. I see you. I see you, Super J Mart, with the rose gift and with the blow bubble gift. I'm going to put Super J Mart on the list at number 7. Thank you for that. And Goddess Ajna coming in with the hand heart gift. Let's give it up for our gifters. I see you, Monica, with the love you so much gift. Appreciate you. Thank you, guys. And with the lightning bolt gift, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for all the love. I really, really appreciate it, guys. All right. Nikki Adele says, can you give an example of going within? Yes, okay. 2 really simple ways of going within, guys. How I got started is prayer. Prayer. That's how you go within. And when I began to pray, I just began with simple things like, please help me. Please help me. Help me go within. Show me how to go within. Teach me how to go within. Guide me how to go within. Because your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your star family are right here with you. And it's their job to help you. Okay, but you have to want it. You have to ask for it. Sometimes we do ask for it and we don't get it because we're not really devoted and dedicated to our prayers. Sometimes we just pray in crisis and the answer comes, but because of the crisis, I'm hearing delirium sets in. When you're in crisis, delirium sets in. And so you can pray and receive the answer, but sometimes we're so delirious that we don't even see the answer. And that's what happened to me. That's how I became homeless. I was in a state of delirium and I was a prayer warrior, but I was praying in crisis. I knew how to pray, but I just didn't know how to sit down and be calm and be quiet like our ancestors did. They used to meditate. They used to go out into nature and sit in silence. This is how you go within. Then I learned how to do that. To meditate was the next thing. That's what the answer that I received was to meditate. So I started going into the high places like they say, and guess what I found out? When I say high place, I mean up to the mountains. It's easier to hear yourself and your angels and ancestors in the higher realms, the higher up you are. When you're down too low, what the ancestors showed me was that there's a lot of frequencies and there's a lot of energy down there that can distract your ability to be able to hear clearly. Are you guys following me? Am I making sense on this? When you get up above the cell phone towers, is what they said, above. You get up above the cell phone towers, you can start hearing things clearly. You can start seeing things clearly. So you ask yourself questions, who am I? Why am I here? Why am I going through this? Why is this? Why is that? Start asking why. But take time, make it a ritual, make it something special. Keep a journal. Write in your journal the questions that you have and wait for the answers and then write the answers in your journal. That's what I have collected 10 years of journaling, asking questions. A lot of my journals are full of readings, questions that I asked. Oracles are another powerful way to go within. The oracle, when you work with oracles, the oracle is a physical manifestation of your inner self. So when you look at the oracle, you're looking at yourself. That's how you go within. This is the most powerful thing you can do is to go within. That's why they don't want you to work with oracles. They don't want you to work with tea leaves. They don't want you to work with coffee cups. They don't want you to work with beans or stones or whatever it is that you use to look at your reflection. They don't want you to look in the mirror and see what's really going on within you. Once you start doing that and you start seeing how accurate it is, you'll never go back to being without this level of knowledge of self. Am I making sense, guys? Nikki Adele says, yes, this is very good info. Goddess Ajna is sharing the live. Thank you. Super J Mart says, clear mind meditation in the high places. Boom. Let's give it up. Dr. Davis says, yes, you are. Jabriel says yes. Okay, you guys are following me. Good job. Thank you for the gifts that are coming in too, guys. I see you unapologetically coming in with the 10 TikTok gifts, and with Monica coming in with the donut gift, and Goddess Ajna coming in with the bubblegum gift, and Monica coming in with this gift. It's a BFF necklace gift. Thank you. Thank you, Goddess Ajna, for the garland headpiece. Wow. I missed that one. Thank you for that. I bet that looks wonderful on me. Appreciate you guys. Marsha Bernard says, yes, sis, you making sense. All right. Super J Mart said, I'm taking notes, Auntie, like I'm in school. Good. That's right. Very, very good. That's what's necessary. Once you learn how to go within and start getting answers for yourself, then everything else becomes obsolete. You don't need anybody to tell you anything. You don't need anybody to teach you anything. You don't need anything. Everything that you have is within you. And a lot of people like to say that all you need to do is go within. But sometimes you do need someone to tell you and to teach you how to do it, right? And then once you learn how to do it, then it's up to you to do it. Thank you for sharing the live, Monica. I see you. All right, guys, 80% of our goal is completed. Let's see what happened. Tatiana came in. Let's give it up for our super fans. And coming in with the blow bubble gift. Yay. Tatiana at number 8. All right, guys, we still have two spots left. Uh-oh, Maestro Q's in the room. Let's give it up for the Maestro and the blow bubble gift. Appreciate you so much. Okay, guys, we're at number 9. Maestro Q. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys for supporting the live stream. Thank you, Part Vegan, for following the live. Thank you for everyone who's watching. We have 141 viewers, 15,000 likes. Okay, guys. You guys taking your time with them likes. We got to get it to 30K to get started on these readings. We need everyone's support with liking the live stream. Thank you for everyone who is sharing the live. It really does help us get our likes up. The more people we have in the room, the more opportunities we have to get our likes up, okay? If you guys want to help us reach our goal of 100,000 likes, it's going to take some time. So we got to work together, okay? All right. The outside influence here is innocence, okay? The ancestors are saying that we're being given back our innocence. We're being given back our ability to love one another, our ability to support one another. And this is what our real purpose is down here, is to be our true self, stand in our sovereign power, our sovereign authority, and then to hold space for our brothers and sisters that are still seeking to awaken. I saw another blow bubble come in, Goddess Ajna. Let's give it up for Goddess Ajna. Thank you for that. Let me make sure I've got everyone. Yeah, I have Goddess Ajna at number 10. Wonderful. Thank you for that. Okay, guys, we have met our goal. I'm going to go ahead and close the list. If anybody is in the room and you'd like to get on the list before I close it, you have about 30 seconds. Thank you for everyone that gave gifts. I truly appreciate you. And we are now closed. All right, guys. Thank you for your support, guys. I really, truly appreciate it. It means a lot, and it's a really good feeling to know that we can meet our goals. The more that we meet our goals, the more that we can expand. The more that we can expand, the more readings that we can do. Okay? All right. So innocence. The ancestors want us to hold space, guys. Hold space in love. Hold space with an open heart of love and truth and knowledge of self. That's all we have to do. Stand in love, stand in truth, and stand in knowledge of ourselves. By doing that, we radiate a vibrational frequency that expands out and touches the hearts and minds of our brothers and sisters and help them to elevate, help them to awaken, opens up portals for the angels and the ancestors to come in and to work with them, to escort them to the light. That's what we're doing. Are you guys about that light? Who in this room is about that light? I want to know who's in the room. Who is a light worker in here? The ancestors are not even talking to us about the dark anymore. Everything is about the light. We have shifted, guys. Remember before they was talking to us about the black magicians, and it was talking to us about the karmics, and it was talking to us about that. But when 3-Eye Atlas came in here and those messages started coming in about the Buddha consciousness, ever since then, it's like the darkness don't even exist no more. I've been getting messages this week that we've quantum shifted, that we've quantum leaped, that we are on our highest timeline, that we are in a whole nother world than we were last year, guys. We're not in the same earth reality. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. Dr. David says, I'm about that light. Nikki Adele says, that's right. I see Tatiana supporting. Super J Mart said he's about that light. Monica said, tapping is clapping. Let's keep those lights coming. Thank you, Goddess Ajna. I see you guys. Monica said, I need my innocence back, okay? Let's clarify that card and see what the ancestors want to say about innocence. Ooh, we have the Ten of Cups here. See, that's our family. That's our brothers and sisters. That's our spiritual tribe. That's our spiritual family. This is heaven on earth. This is heaven on earth. This is how it's supposed to be. Innocence. We are portals for innocence. We are portals for love. We are portals for light. When we stand in that vibrational frequency and the knowledge of ourselves as that, we open up portals of light. I've been getting so many confirmations this week that we are part of this bridge. Remember in the last live stream we did the collective message, the ancestors say that we are connecting to a higher level of consciousness that is a halo around the sun, that we are literally the sun's halo. We are the crown of the sun, guys. We are the corona. That's what they didn't want us to know. We shine like lights as a part of this celestial star system that rotates around our glorious sun, guys. And that sun is bringing in light codes and light frequencies from the heavenly realms, from the light universe, guys. The sun is a portal. The sun is a stargate. Our ancestors lived there. They have showed us that. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch my video, Prisons on the Sun. In that video, the ancestors told us that there used to be prisons on the sun and that our family lives in the sun, in an interior realm within the sun, and that these prisons were put in the exterior realms of the sun. They were trying to get in. I don't think they got in, but they were taking people off of our planet during times of war and holding them there, torturing them and doing other things of this nature. Thank you guys for liking the live stream. We're up to 21,000 likes. All right. Goddess Ajna. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to me. Super J Mart says, sometimes when I'm having a migraine, when I point to my forehead at the sun, it gets better. Of course. Of course. Use your words of power to speak healing over yourself. Use the sun to amplify your words. Tatiana said, I had a dream about the sun a long time ago that really resonates with what you said. That's right. Yes, dream about the sun. Ask the ancestors to give you dreams about the sun. Ask the ancestors to give you dreams. It's part of your inheritance to have these dreams. It's part of your natural ability to dream. The reason people don't remember their dreams is because of these satellites and this technology. They're suppressing people's ability to dream. I have a whole experience in my journals about how I broke out of that, how MIT was being used. MIT is a technological school that is very advanced, that are doing lots of things, guys. Okay, guys, let's get back into this. The ancestors say that if you want your innocence, it's yours, call it in. And the love card fell out. See, this is the answer for the innocence. The Lovers, And this is the 10 of Cups. Love and happiness. Al Green. Okay? Where's my DJ at? Ding, 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 ding. That's where we're headed, guys. Love and happiness. Don't believe the news. The news is to expose the bad guys. That's what the news is going to be doing. The news is going to be doing the data dumps and dumping all the pictures and all the videos of what our fallen ancestors have been doing behind the scenes so that we can get rid of all this division and all this darkness and all this schism. The more people wake up to what's been going on behind the scenes, the more autonomous they'll be, the more sovereign they'll be. They'll stop putting their confidence in man. They'll stop putting their trust in celebrities. They'll stop putting their confidence in the government, putting their confidence in the news. The ancestors say that focus is on our pathway. Focus. Okay, focus. Let's clarify focus. We have the sword of light on the bottom of the deck. The sword of light. So there's downloads coming in. We need to focus on the downloads that's coming in. The downloads are coming in to purify us, to give us our innocence back, to open up our heart chakra, to open up our ability to know our true selves. How's this sound, guys? I'm hearing feedback. Are you guys hearing a lot of feedback when I talk? Sounds good. Okay, thank you, Time for Rose. Appreciate you. Okay, angelic frequency. Focus is clarified by angelic frequency. This came up in the last live stream. The ancestors are giving us the same messages, guys. Karmic board clearing. Karmic board clearing on the bottom. We're past this. We're past this. We're coming out of the karmic clearing cycle. We're coming out of the karmic cycle, and now we're moving into the angelic frequency cycle. Downloads coming in. Focus, focus. Activations coming in. Clearings coming in. I feel like I need to say more about this angelic frequency. How many people believe that they're part angelic? Anybody? Am I the only one here that knows that I'm a divine being? Excuse me. Unapologetically says, I absolutely do. Nikki Adele says, I do. Okay? Goddess Ajna says, I do. All right, Tatiana says, I do. Yeah, you guys know. That's what makes you divine, your angelic ancestry. Our ancestors are angelic. Our ancestors are angelic, and we are a hybridized race of beings that they created. Okay? The scriptures tell us that. And the more you awaken to your true self, you'll start to have dreams, you'll start to have visions, your third eye will awaken, you'll start to remember, and you'll start to know. The ancestors gave me a dream of my angelic self years ago. I was part male and part female, and they say that this is the true Adam being. The Adam being was a hermaphrodite. That's why they took Eve out of him, because before the man and the woman was created as a hybridized race of beings, there were the hermaphrodite beings. That was one being, male and female, having both sexes. Okay? Then we still have some left today, and they should be recognized as a third sex. There are hermaphrodites still on the planet, and they're just ignored like they don't exist, but they are beings that are still being produced from that original angelic race, where angelics took on a physical human form. Goddess Ajna said, I read that before. Where? I would love to read about it. Excuse me. Diamond Jackson says, I do. Tatiana says, I do. Monica said, let's go. I'm a divine being. Thank you for liking the live stream, guys. We're up to 25,000 likes. All right. Good job. The angelic card is clarified by the King of Cups, okay? So this is being a divine channel for love, a portal as it is, okay? So when we talk about channeling, we're just talking about being portals, being multidimensional, being able to transcend this physical realm and to move our consciousness into a higher realm where we exist on a higher level of consciousness. So we could be in two places at one time. Just like Jesus said, I go away to prepare a place for you so that where I am, there you may be also. He was here, but he's saying where I am. He wasn't saying that because he was any different from us. He was saying that because that is who we are. We are multidimensional beings. We are in multiple existences at one time. This is what they didn't want us to know. This is who we truly are as divine angelic humans. Okay, we're multidimensional. We're angelic. We can be in different locations at the same time. And we can access information. They shut us down. There's another scripture that's in the Bible that the ancestors told me that we need to pay attention to, because there's some things that are in there that they try to use to throw us off, and that's where the languages become confounded. The ancestors say that when our ancestors were on the earth before the cataclysm, before the great flood, that there was a lot of interracial mixing going on, and that we didn't have all these segregated races like we do now. Like you have all of the black people in Africa, all the white people in Europe, all the Asian people in China. It wasn't like that. That happened due to war. We were forced into segregation like that, the ancestors are saying. Excuse me. And they're saying that that's when the languages were confounded and all these different languages began to exist. They said before that we had common ways of communicating and we were very good at it, and that's how we were able to excel technologically. And we had a very advanced technological world, and we had peace. I think it's something that's worth noting, because the ancestors are saying now that we're raising up in consciousness, we're reintegrating and we're coming back into unity now. We're coming back into unification. Our divine masculine and our divine feminine energies are coming back to unity within us, and we're completing that level of consciousness where we were separated, where we were divided. As we come back into unity consciousness within our mind, we open up and activate a portal back up to our higher selves, and we restore what was broken. When our ancestors fell due to technology. It was during their technological era that they misused technology, and they blew up the planet, guys. Okay, they blew up the planet, and they messed up the solar system. I mean, bad, guys. Bad. Okay, when we look out in space, what we're seeing is the debris. Okay, we're seeing the debris of what they did. Okay, guys, and the final outcome is the Arcturian light codes. So again, this is the final outcome. The ancestors are saying that they want us to know about this light code activation that's happening right now. Okay, now is the time of light code activation. Now's the time to receive your light codes. Now's the time for you to open up as a portal to the divine. The energies are pouring in. There's a great awakening happening. Many people are awakening to who they are and the gifts that they possess bioorganically, because it's in the air, it's in the sun, it's in the light frequency, it's coming in through the water, through the earth, it's coming everywhere, guys. And they want us to be aware of this. Thank you for those of you in the chat room. I see you guys talking. Vetted is here. Welcome. Let's give it up for our super fans. Guys, good to see you. Vetted is here and says, makes so much sense. Tatiana says, excuse me, I dreamed that they blew up our sun. Wow. That's interesting. There's a lot to that. We should do a reading on that dream. There's a lot to that. Okay, guys. Thank you, Vetted. I see you with the Level Up Sparks gift and with the 50 heart puffs and the Heart Me gift. Thank you for that. Appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate the gifts, guys. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Excuse me. Okay, guys, we're almost there. We're up to 29,000 likes. There is a card in the challenge area. It's the Akashic Stargate. Akashic Stargate. So if you think about what we're, excuse me, guys, I'm having a lot of trouble right now. I've been up since like 3 o'clock. Thank you for you guys that are coming in the room. Aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path, okay? But what I'm getting with this Akashic Stargate, these light code activations, this innocence portal and sovereignty, you put everything together. I feel like the ancestors are saying it's time for the records to be open. This is like the opening of the seals, guys. You know how the scriptures say that in the book of Revelation that the books are going to be open at the time of the end? Like all the prophecies are being fulfilled right now. They are. Does anybody think that there's some prophecies that we're still waiting on? Even with the sun, like I saw the sun explode. Let me just put it point blank period. I saw the sun explode. And the ancestor told me that that is the actual rapture that a lot of people talk about. Okay? We're ascending. This ascension is preparing us for that. So as we continue to raise our vibrational frequency and open up our heart and become our true selves and everything, we're going to be one with the sun, guys. Does that make sense? Monica says, throat chakra, someone don't want you to give us the messages. I don't feel like that. I feel like I'm going through a physical activation. I feel like it's a throat chakra activation. I feel different. I don't feel like my normal self. I feel like my angelic presence is pushing through my physical body and slowing me down, making me, everything that the reading is saying. Like, if I was to just keep on doing things as business as usual and just stay on my regular routine and just run my own program like I'm running things, I would miss this whole ascension. So the ancestors are like slowing me down. They're waking me up in the middle of the night. They're showing me things. They're talking to me. And what they're saying basically is that they want me to embody my higher self to a higher level. They want me to open up to this Christed consciousness at the next octave of vibration. It's a higher vibrational frequency. So what was holding me back in the past from speaking my truth, what my ancestors failed to say to me and to the world, like all that stuff is being broken up. All that weight that I was carrying, that fat, it was pain. I was carrying pain. Pain from my childhood, pain from my parents projecting it onto me, pain that my family was projecting onto me. And I was just blowing up because I was just holding it all inside. Pain that my ancestors experienced that came before me, they passed it on to me. The only way I was going to escape any of that pain, that death, that sickness, that sorrow was to become my true Christed self, to open up to this angelic presence, to recognize my divinity truly. Not just saying that I believe in Christ. No, I am Christ. I am God manifested in the flesh. No, I'm not scared to say it. I know who I am. That's what they didn't want us to know. Just think if everybody knew who they are. We could be healing people. We could be doing things. But we're not doing it because we're not doing it. So I feel like that's what it is. Remember, there's no darkness in this energy. There's no darkness in this energy. It's all light here. This is a light code activation. So the darkness is being broken up. The darkness is that phlegm. That phlegm is that sickness. It is that discord. It is that oppression and that suppression. But it's being broken up and distilled with the light codes, with the light activation, with the light frequencies. You know, it's like stuff doesn't even get stirred up until you start detoxing, right? You seem like you're healthy. You don't have any phlegm. You don't have anything like that going on until you start detoxing. And then when you start detoxing, it all starts coming up. So it's not the darkness that's trying to stop me, it's the light that's stopping the darkness. And the darkness was just festering down in there. And let me tell you, the more that I surrender to the light and allow the light code frequencies to purify me, like they're showing me that they're going down into my organs and they're literally siphoning the fat out of my organs. It was fat in my heart. It was fat in my tissue, in my blood. It was fat in my eyes. It was trying to make me blind. That's fat. And the ancestors saying that these light code frequencies are like burning it. They're like burning it. And so there's no darkness here, guys. The ancestors say we have made it. We have ascended above that karmic cycle. This Akashic Stargate here is the record of our ancestors. We're getting our history back. This throat chakra has to be healed. It has to be purged. It has to be cleansed so that I can speak and share and be a channel of light and truth to restore our heritage, to restore our history, to restore our lineage, to restore our birthright, to restore our inheritance, our money, our land, our possession, all that stuff. We have a right to that. Okay? It's our birthright. It was stolen from us by our fallen ancestors, guys. Okay? We are all one down here. We wear these masks and we masquerade as different people in different races, but underneath all that, we're the same. With the exception of the clones and the bots. That's the next generation of people that we're going to have to deal with, but we'll leave them to another conversation. Thank you guys for liking the live stream. We're up to 35,000 likes. Okay. It's time to go. Thank you, Monica, for the Legend Crown gift and for the Go Popular gifts. I see you. Tatiana coming in with the Rising Star gift. Thank you for that. And the 16 Heart Puffs. Thank you for that. Dr. Davis says, you are so right. You guys feeling what I'm saying, huh? They tried to blind us so we couldn't see who we are. That's right. Our fallen ancestors did that, you guys. We have to take responsibility for it. We can't project it. We can't blame it. Our fallen ancestors failed. They sold us out. They sold us into slavery. They gave away our secrets. They built a system on our backs. And they thought that they could keep us here long enough until they could build their technology back up so that they could get off the planet with their clones and their drones and their bots, but they didn't make it. They didn't make it. Okay? They're being taken care of as we speak. And a lot of them, the worst ones, have already been taken care of. That's why we're still here. If it was left up to them, we wouldn't even be here right now. We're about 10 years past what they were really counting on. So don't let anybody fool you into thinking that they're still in power, because they're not. They're 10 years past due. Okay? If our fallen ancestors wanted to really take over this world and destroy all of us and destroy the planet and do all the stuff like they did last time, they would have done it in 2015 when they had those blood moons. Remember those 4 blood moons that showed up on every feast day? Yeah, that was their time. I mean, we were shaking in our boots when those 4 blood moons came. Do you guys remember about those blood moons? Goddess Ajna says, yes, okay. I thought it was game over at that time in 2015. And the ancestors told me in 2015 I could release my breath now. I could relax. We made it. We made it. We made it. They don't have all that luxury anymore. They needed those blood moons to make their sacrifices to be effective. They needed that. They missed it. They missed it. Miss me, now you got to kiss me. Thank you, Goddess Ajna, for the heart puffs. I see you. And Vetted for the 37 roses, 57 roses. Thank you, Monica, for the Legend Crown gift and the Go Popular gifts. Thank you for that, guys. Let's give it up for our gifters. I see you, Tatiana. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Thank you for the love you so much gift, Tatiana. There's a lot here. Level Up Sparks. Vetted was coming in 50 heart puffs. Did I get that? Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys. Let's clarify this Akashic Stargate before we go on. My sense is that each of us have a gift and a calling and a download that we'll be receiving, and the ancestors want us to be conscious and aware of that with this angelic frequency, because the Stargate is in the challenge area. Knight of Cups, Strength card, okay, angelic message. Angelic message, or accessing the Akashic, right? Your Akashic record is your DNA. Your Akashic record is your DNA. It was kept from you, okay? All right, Death card. All right, so this is the end of that era. This is the end of the era of you being locked out of your history, locked out of your records, locked out of your knowledge. This is the great disclosure. This is the open disclosure, okay? This is it, the ancestors. Stop waiting for it, guys. The president's not going to get on the news and say, today we're going to have open disclosure. We don't need him. Okay, all we need is us. We are the disclosure. We are the portals of light and truth and knowledge. And the ancestors are going to begin using us on social media. This is what they told us when I first got on TikTok. If you guys remember, some of you day oneers. Remember when I first got on TikTok, the ancestors saying that they gave us this platform. Remember when they came in, what was it, around September, and they were saying they're going to shut down TikTok and all that? I was like, no, they're not. Don't listen to them. This is for us. This is our world now. We get to make the blueprint for the new earth reality. We get to create the new world. It's our job. It's our inheritance. It's our gift. This is our reward for suffering and for struggling and for carrying all that ancestral karma and for being the generational curse breakers that we are. Let's give it up for ourselves, guys. Okay, this is our world. We're taking it back. These demons can't outmatch us. We're sending all these fallen ancestor spirits back into the light. That's what the grid work is about. They need to go hide. These demons need to go hide because we're coming for them. We're coming for them 24/7 until they're all gone, night and day. We're bringing in light and we're disintegrating the darkness. We're disintegrating the darkness. Those that want to go into the darkness, they're welcome to go. But in the darkness, there's no consciousness. There's no light. The light is the consciousness. Think about it, guys. You can't see. It's a real thing. Even in the scripture, it says that there's outer darkness out there, and the ancestors been telling me that scripture, and they're saying that's the darkness that they tell you when you cross over, don't go to the light and all that. They're trying to get you to go to the darkness, guys. I've been in the darkness. I've seen it. It's just like the scriptures say it is. It's real. It's real. Is it associated with our divine mother? Yes. It's a lot there. I did a video on the Black Madonna. Become a super fan, guys. It's a lot here for you if you want it. Become a super fan, okay? Okay, guys. Thank you for liking the live stream. We're up to 40,000 likes, guys. I think that I pretty much clarified that. This is open disclosure. Our records are being returned to us. We're sovereign. We're free. The ancestors want us to be happy. They want us to have fun. They want us to forget about all this darkness and all this chaos and let the people do what they're going to do if they want to play around in that and be in that. That's their free will. We're moving on. We're doing our jobs, and we're representing. We're demonstrating who we are. We're living our best life, and just watch and see. Just watch and see. Just watch and see. That's all I can say. Just watch and see. Thank you, Goddess Ajna. I see you. Hey, we have the confetti gifts. Thank you for those. I appreciate you. And the finger hearts. I see you. And the friendship gift. Thank you, Goddess Ajna. Appreciate you. We have the 80s chick is here with the 11 heart puffs and the rose. Thank you for that, 80s chick. I see you. Welcome. Thank you guys for all the gifts and the 8 goat gifts. Christy is coming in with the rose gift. I see you. Thank you for that. Monica coming in with the Katrina gift. Oh, that's so pretty. Thank you for that. Let's give it up for our gifters, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. We have 232 watchers. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I hope that this live stream is inspiring you or resonating with you on some level. I know that it is, or else you wouldn't be watching. We have 27 people in the room. Thank you guys for helping us like the live stream. I appreciate you. Thank you for keeping the chat moving. Tatiana says, don't believe me, just watch. That's right. Just watch, because we're going to keep on living. That's our birthright. That's our gift, is eternal life and immortality. What are you offering? What are you offering? Sickness, death, darkness? Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. All good things must come to an end. Thank you, Christy, for following the live. Let's give it up for Christy, guys. Appreciate you guys. All right. It's the time. Who's ready for their readings? Nikki says, I hope a person I know see the light one day. All right, that's beautiful. Me too. Me too. I just trust the universe because the ancestors have shown me so much grace by pulling me out, because they had to pull me out. I was so overwhelmed with processed foods. You guys don't know how bad processed food is. Processed food had me messed up mentally. It really did. And not seeing things clearly, and not taking myself serious enough. And it was kind of like I was in a state, I was in psychosis, subtle psychosis. I'm still connected and still aware and conscious and everything, but my energy wasn't where it needed to be. My mindset wasn't where it needed to be. You know, my stamina, my commitment, my drive, you know, it was like weight was on me, and it was a lot of emotional turmoil going on. And the ancestors were telling me, like, number one, I'm an empath, so I'm already pulling in even my neighbors, my community, all their turmoil, my ancestors, my family, all of that stuff. And then the chemicals in the processed food was making me even more attractive to these entities, and these entities that was actually feeding on all that pain and that sorrow and that turmoil. And so it's like a cycle, like a perpetual cycle. And then it wasn't until I started just surrendering to the ancestor, because they were coming in and they were pulling my ear. That's how I really started learning that they're talking to me with that ear pull, because I was going for that cheesecake. That cheesecake was making me happy. That cheesecake was filling my void. That cheesecake was giving me something to live for. That cheesecake was making me happy. Do you know what I'm talking about right now? But it was costing me. It was costing me a lot. My happiness, like that temporary happy feeling I was getting from eating cheesecake, was masking over a deep, deep unhappiness that I didn't understand why. And it really was the food. Once I stopped eating all that food, I awakened. I had a whole spiritual awakening. See me for 21-day journeys, guys. I do 21-day journeys on health and nutrition. I do it on scripting. I do it on magic. I do it on everything. I've done so many 21-day journeys. And it's these 21-day journeys that have really built my focus and built my stamina and built my ability to manifest at the level that I'm manifesting at. And so I put it together in the book, the Psychic Power book. If you get my book, it's available on TikTok, it's available on Amazon, it's available on my website. And you get that Psychic Power book, and it shows you everything what I'm talking to you about. How to connect to the angels and to ancestors, how to go within, how to release, how to cut cords, how to take a sacred bath for healing and for letting go of pain and emotional trauma, how to use scripting to reprogram your neural pathways. That's what the Psychic Power book is about. So you definitely need to get that book. Everybody, because most people are eating this processed food, and you just do not really understand the psychosis involved with it. It's intentional. It's very little food left out there that you can eat anymore. That's not intentionally trying to destroy you. And with everything accelerating right now, it's happening faster. It's happening faster. You've got to pull up out of these low frequency zones, because it's all going on down there. In the higher frequency zones, yeah, stuff costs more money. But in the higher frequency zones, you have more money. You have everything that you need. It's a whole different world in the higher vibrations. These low frequency zones are getting grimier and grimier by the day, guys. They're not going to last long, these low frequency zones. It's getting grimy and hard. It is getting dark. You want to see some darkness? Go to these low frequency zones. That's the darkness. You guys hear me on this? Thank you for the gifts, guys. I see Christy coming in with the rose gift. Let's see about these gifts. JC797 is here with a greeting heart gift and with the You're Awesome gift. Thank you for that. Tatiana coming in with a super popular gift. And JC797 coming in with the Heart Me gift as well. I see Tatiana with the Heart Me gift. Juanita, welcome Juanita, with the Heart Me gift too. And JC797 with the You're Awesome gift. Thank you for the Level Up Sparks gift, the 80s chick, and the New Year's gift. Oh, wow, look at those. Thank you, Goddess Ajna, for the Love You So Much gift. You guys are gifting. Let's give it up for our gift. Wow. Wow. So you guys feeling this message, right? This is who you are. This message is just about who you are, about the power that you possess, about you living your best life, right? It's not judgment of any kind. Just look at the facts, just look at the facts. And then I'm here just to demonstrate. That's all it is. Like, I'm the test dummy for spirituality in the new earth reality. And I'm happy to share. I'm an open book. I'm transparent. I don't mind being humiliated. I've been through all the humiliation rituals. You can't humiliate me no more. You can't step on my neck no more. You can't make me feel bad about myself no more. You can't hold me down no more. You can't do nothing to me no more. Let's give it up for me, guys. Woo! Yes. I am my true self. I am standing in my power. I am who I say I am. I am that. I am. I am, right? So as long as I know who I am, there's nothing that anybody can do to me. There's nothing that you can't penetrate that shield. You can't penetrate my I am shield. You can't penetrate my I am frequency. And if you try right now, the dragons are going to get you guys. We talked about this in the last live stream. So super fans, make sure you go to the super fan page, priestesssegment.com/superfans. And check out the replays on these live streams because the ancestors are speaking. And right now, I've gotten so many confirmations this week that my dragons are here with me and that they're doing business on my behalf behind the scenes. Now, I've always known that there was dragons around. Like, I've always known that. I've seen them, I feel them, I sense them. I guess they talk to me and they tell me their secrets. But I thought it was just me, picking up on stuff. But now I'm getting confirmations, well, this part of my family. It's part of my family. And so they're telling me now that we need to disconnect from all the karmics. Make sure that you're not still holding on to people that don't want to hold on to you, or make sure that you're not failing to disconnect from people that you know you need to disconnect from, because the dragons have been released. It's like they are releasing the krakens right now. Like, it's payback time. Yeah. I don't do dark magic. I don't do black magic. I don't do anything karmic that I know is going to come back on me, because I got enough to deal with on my own without putting out anything dark, anything negative. Never. Never. I suffered a lot because I didn't do that. But at some point, the ancestors got tired of it, and they started standing up for me. And I'm getting them messages like 24/7 now. And they're saying that these dragons are out and loose and doing stuff. So if somebody's getting hit and they think it's me, it's not me, it's you messing with me, and somebody is after you, I really don't care. I really don't care, because we warned you to stop playing with the dark magic and the black magic and all that stuff, hating people and trying to harm people and do bad things and all that stuff. We told you, stop doing that. So don't think that it's me out here doing it. It's not. But I am getting a memo to stay away from you guys, because you guys are getting hit hard. And you better stop playing. You better just stop and just surrender, just like I had to surrender. Just surrender. No one's blaming you. You know, no one wants to harm you. But if you're trying to harm other people in this energy right now, you're going to get hit hard. If you're doing death magic, you're not going to live long. You're not. I guess that needed to be said. We have Yola. Is it Yola? Now they come in to show themselves. Get ready. Okay. Tatiana says, Raya and the Last Dragon. Beautiful movie. Okay. We have Unapologetically says, I have so many dragons in my field all the time. Wow. Let me make some notes because it seems like we need to have some discussions. We need to talk about these dragons. We need to have a dragon discussion. Because I have a lot of intel. I have a lot of dragon intel. And I just took note of it. But now that all this stuff is coming up, I think that we need to be more conscious and aware of our ancestors and how they're working with us and how they're moving and shaking. So we're not naive. We're not ignorant of anything, okay? Okay. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I see JC797 with the hand hearts gift. Thank you, Sylvia. I see you with the heart me gift. Thank you. Thank you for the countdown to joy gift. I see you guys. The 80s chick come in with this marvelous confetti gift. Aw, thank you for that. Christy is here with the rose. Beautiful. Let's give it up for our gifters. All right. Miss Ready says, how do I meet my dragon? Just ask. Just ask. You know, take it very seriously. You know, for me personally, I've been doing a lot of sacred bathing. So again, check out Superfans. Don't miss. Okay, sacred bathing, get your dragon. I'm going to get there in a second, but I just want to say this. Don't miss the Mermaids of Atlantis sacred bathing ritual. I put the whole ritual, Superfans only, on the Superfan page. In there, you get to see how I communicate with my mermaid family. And it's the same way with the dragons. And also, today, before the live stream, that's why I said I didn't really sleep, so I just went ahead and just made a video and uploaded a video to the Superfan page. And it's about me, the dream that I had about my whale family, the meditation I did to contact my whale family, all of the messages that I received from my whale family, and the reading I did to confirm the message from the whale family. So that's how you do it. You set the intention to connect, you meditate, you focus, you go in to contact them, you make contact with them, then you affirm it, ask for confirmations that it was them, ask for confirmations that the message is accurate, do whatever you need to do to confirm those messages, get in your spiritual power. You have to be in your spiritual square. You have to be connected to your higher self. You have to be connected to your angels and your ancestors, which in some cases, your immediate angels and ancestors could be dragons. Could be dragons. Okay? Big Yopo is in the room. Let's give it up for our super fans, guys. Good to see you. Super J Mart says, when I was younger, I was traveling through the ocean and it came up on another side there was. Wow. Yeah. I'd be digging into that. Like, I don't let little scraps of information come to me and go like that. Like, I would take that and then I would go into a meditation on that and then I would see what that is and expand on that and build on that. Okay. All right. Hey, I Am God Frequency is following the live. Thank you. Okay, guys, please consider becoming a super fan if you haven't already. Your support is truly appreciated. I want to give thanks to all the super fans. Thank you for supporting the live stream. Thank you for helping us to meet our goals. Thank you for all the lovely gifts that you give. You make it possible for me to be here, and it really means so much to me. You give me an opportunity to do these energy readings. And these energy readings are good for the whole collective. When you come forward here to get your energy read, the message that you receive is for the whole collective, and it gives everybody watching and listening an opportunity to grow and to expand and to learn something. So let's give it up for our super fans, guys. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. Okay, guys, without further ado, let me call out the names for the list. I have Adrena Cole. Let me know in the chat if you're here. Monica, Unapologetically, O Red, Jabriel, Dr. Davis, Super J Mart, Tatiana, Maestro Q, and Goddess Ajna. Yay. Okay, guys, let's go. We're going to keep it going. I might be shifting between a couple different decks depending on the energy and what I feel like the ancestors want me to go, okay? All right, I see you guys. Thank you for following the live, Akeem. Welcome. And thank you for the beautiful gifts. Appreciate you. Let's give it up for Akeem, guys. Welcome. Okay. First one on the list is Adrena Cole. Did I miss you? If you leave the room, guys, we're not going back. Just so you know, that's the only rule. You have to stay in the room. No excuses. If you have an excuse, just don't even tell me. I don't even want to know about it, okay? If you have to leave, just leave. If you make it back, then just make it back. But if we call your name and you're not here, then we're going to go to the next person, and there's not going to be no confusion, none of that. Okay, Adrena Cole. Is she here? Thank you for the You're Awesome gift. The 80s chick is here. Thank you. I see you. Our list is closed, though. We got closed early today. Everybody jumped in here early and got on the list. This is the closed list, too. I hope you guys can see it. This is our gift for today. This is the closed list. And then that's my book, if you need the book. The 80s chick. Oh, I would love to read for you. Come back. Okay? Okay, that's it. We're going to Monica. Okay, I see you guys. Our super fans, you know. You guys know the drill. Thank you for following the live Men in Tights. Welcome. Okay, Monica, are you ready? Ready to receive. Okay, I see you up there. Thank you guys for keeping the chat going, too. I see the chat is moving. Okay. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. Oh, they said use a different deck for Monica. Okay. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. What message do you have for Monica? Greetings, Zarita. Good to see you, Goddess. Welcome back. The 80s chick, come back. Come early. We start at 7 p.m. on Friday nights. I know you could come on Friday night. $11 a.m. on Sunday. Okay, here we go, Monica. You're being tested. You're being tested. This is personal. They want you to stay grounded. If you want everything to work out for you the way that you've been setting intentions and the way that you expect them to, you have to be very protective of your energy, okay? Be very protective. Because you are being surrounded. You're being surrounded by forces that are waiting for you to slip up. Are you aware of that? Can you pick up on that? Do you feel that, or do you even see that? Yeah. You have a moot right here. Destruction and devastation. Just waiting on you to mess up. You have Sobek right here in the challenge area. It could be you communicating with people. It could be people communicating with you. It feels like a little bit of a challenge holding your vibration in this new higher elevated state when it comes to how do I really communicate with other people? How do I stay in my integrity and not be pulled down by other people's energy? Something like that. Something like that. A little bit. Okay, pay attention. One little slip up, it could throw your whole game off, especially your money. Let me talk about this for a minute. This is not you, Monica. Yeah, this is you learning how to balance your energy. I try to be high vibe all the time. Yes, okay. When it comes to elevating your consciousness, it's easier to do it if you are in a state of isolation. But getting to a state of isolation, it takes time, because a lot of us are moving into higher levels of consciousness without any isolation. And so some of us are doing it in a household full of people. Some of us are doing it in a work environment. Some of us are doing it in a community or family environment. And nobody really teaches you how to make that transition. So while you're trying to learn how to be high vibe, you're really already there just by your state of consciousness. But when you start communicating with other people, what happens is that you actually lower your consciousness to get on that frequency with them so you can actually communicate with them. So the trick to it really is by pulling back your energy, and at least enough to look at the people that you're interfacing with to make sure that they don't have demonic attachments to them. You guys know what I'm talking about? Who knows what I'm talking about? People have demonic attachments. Monica says, I know what you're saying. Okay. So that's what it is. Be careful. Pull your energy back. You got Cosmic Flower, Divine Feminine, and then the Hermit card here, confirming everything. Allow yourself to blossom. Allow yourself to go through this process. Don't be anxious to interface with other people. There may be some isolation that needs to happen for a little while. There's a lot that you're going to do. You have all the time in the world to share and to work and to do all these things. But right now, these downloads are coming in. These activations are coming in. Like, this is time to really sit down with ourselves, like we were saying earlier in the live stream, and receive these light codes and these activations. Because if you do, they're going to change your life for the good. Everything that you desire, your financial situation, your love life, your power, all that stuff is going to be restored to you. But if you're not careful, these dark entities will try to pull you back down so that they can get back in control of your life and make you miserable again. That's what the ancestors are showing me. Let's give it up for Monica, guys. Monica says, I am a hermit. Okay. All right. Just watch it. Just be on the watch out. I'm seeing spirits around you that's trying to look for a way in. So there could be someone coming. Okay, Christy says, protecting my energy. Monica says, thank you. You're welcome. Zarita says, go, Monica. Keep standing. You're in alignment for elevation. Like, I think the ancestors want you to be on guard. Okay. All right, guys. Next one on the list is unapologetically. That message really, is for everybody. Sometimes the ancestors will put us on Front Street so other people can learn. I feel like the ancestors just want Monica to stand in her power and just make sure that third eye is open, because there's definitely some entities around base camp. Okay, here we go. Unapologetically. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family, what message do you have for unapologetically? Appreciate you. Thank you for liking the live stream, guys. We're up to 68,000 likes. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for helping to support our live stream. It really means a lot to me. I so appreciate it. All right. Thank you guys for keeping the chat room going too. I see you. We have 23 people here in the chat room. I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. I see you, 80s chick, Goddess Ajna. Appreciate you guys. Okay, transmutation coming out with the love card and solutions. Galactic Dream Star. Pay attention to your dreams. It looks like the ancestors are communicating to you in your dreams. They're also working on you while you're sleeping. You're going through a whole transmutation right now. Cellular activation. Awakening to your angelic presence, receiving the downloads, all that stuff that the ancestors talked to us earlier in the session. Rejuvenation is in the challenge area here. Rejuvenation. So they're working on you. So you're going to feel rejuvenated. Expect that. Expect a heart chakra activation. Expect your heart to become lighter. A lot of light codes all over you. Unapologetically says yes. You have Arcturian light codes, downloads. Courageous is on your pathway, and reflectivity, third eye activation, a lot. I feel drawn to this courageous card. Let me clarify it. Fear and love, you know, both showing up in your reading. It's like whatever you used to be afraid of, they're working on you. It's something that happened in your past, something that's down in your subconscious mind, something that's been holding you back. Your confidence. Yeah, it's confidence, fear, confidence, rejuvenation. So they're building up your confidence. Unapologetically says, I've been letting go of grief and a feeling in the heart. Yes, in the right lung. Okay, yeah. Let me clarify this a little bit more. Victory. Okay, victory. So they are working on you. Be at peace, okay? Be at peace for sure. There's so much light in your reading. Love, light, transmutation, solutions, courage, strength, victory, reflectivity. Your reality is going to begin to start reflecting back to you what's really going on in your heart. So whatever was going on in your heart, it was ancestral. It was something that you picked up ancestrally. It may have played out in your reality in the past and blocked you from your happiness, blocks you from getting back your proper reflections. That's over now. So the ancestor wants you to know that they're working on you. They want you to stay in a state of love in your heart and allow that love to create a proper reflection for you. It may take a little time at first because of the programming, the mental and emotional, subconscious emotional programming that was there after years of abuse. Years of abuse. Yeah, years of abuse. I don't know what your ancestry is, but if you look into your ancestry, I feel like both sides, but I'm kind of picking up on your mom. You're going to see abuse. You're going to see abuse. And this heart thing was targeting her to keep her from having the beautiful heart that she has, and then transferring it down to you to keep you from having the beautiful heart that you have, and so on and so forth, generation to next generation. But here, now, you're being set free. Remember, this is the message from the ancestors. The captives are being set free. Everybody on the earth is being set free that want to be set free. Everybody that crossed over, that's trapped in these portals and in these vortexes and in these mounds and earth grids that have been trapped there for all this time in turmoil are being set free. This is setting the captives free. But when you've been in psychosis, spiritual psychosis for a long period of time, you've been in turmoil and abuse and all this, and you've been getting that reflection back with this reflectivity card here. It was trapped in the energy field. It was trapped in the vibration. It was trapped even in the cells, in the tissue, in the muscles, everything. And so that energy had the power to reflect back to you in the reality as pain and suffering, and you not getting back what you put into it. Okay? Unapologetically says, yes, I release. And so all you need to do now, though, is just walk into the knowledge. You're free. You're clear. You're healed. You're released. You're released. You got the victory. Okay? You got the victory in the final outcome. All right? You got it. Expect your reflections to change. Expect it. Don't dread it. If you feel yourself dreading, this is for everybody. If you feel yourself dreading something bad to happen, like you're used to bad things happening, and somebody says, you know what? I feel like something good is going to happen to you today. But inside you're thinking, well, bad things always happen to good people, or, just some program thought that you just used to thinking, because every time you try to do something, you always get this negative outcome or this negative feedback. The ancestor is saying, do something to stop that. Like what I'm doing is I'm lifting weights. Like anytime my mind thinks something negative that I know is a subconscious program that's going to create something that I don't want, I'm not allowing myself just to have that thought and say, oops, I thought something negative. No, I'm going to go break the pattern by doing something that I know I need to be doing, like working out or exercising. So I'm encouraging you guys to do something like that as well. But here the ancestors are saying that you're receiving the light codes, okay? And you're receiving the love here. You're being healed in your heart, and that's the issue. And so you're also receiving a third eye activation here. And so you'll be more conscious and more aware of your reflection, what you're getting back in the reality. And don't accept anything less. Even if it looks like it's still giving you some negative feedback, just keep pushing through and keep pushing through until you're seeing that love coming back to you, okay? All right, let's give it up for unapologetically. Very good energy. The ancestors love you and they're working on you. Okay, is Old Red in the room? Thank you, Monica. Thank you, the 80s chick. I see you guys. Thank you, Zarita. Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you guys for the likes, too. We're up to 78,000 likes. Yes. All right, we're moving and grooving. Tatiana said, thank you. I am God Frequency is here with the Heart Me gift, guys. Thank you. We have more gifts coming in. We have Christy with the 2026 gift. Thank you. Goddess Ajna coming in with the Friends necklace and with the Heart Me gift. And Akeem is here with the your awesome gift. Thank you. I see you with those. Thank you, Goddess Ajna, for the love you so much gifts. I hope I caught up with all you guys. I see JC797 coming in with a whole series of gifts with the 4 hand hearts, 5 hearts. Wow, look at that. The hat and the mustache gift and the perfume gift. Thank you so much. And hand heart gifts. Oh, I'm feeling the love. Thank you so much. Let's give it up for our gifters. Look at I Am God Frequency coming in with more gifts. Look at this, the Rising Key gift, the Love You So Much gift. Thank you, Monica, for those. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. I feel like, it feels like a piece of cake. Like I can't really eat cake like that, but it feels like that. It feels sweet and warm and cozy, happy. It feels good. I Am God Frequency says gratitude. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I'm so glad to see you guys. All the super fans are here. Good to see everybody. All right. Don't forget to check out these the video catalog. I'm loading it up for you guys. I want you guys to get this information. Learn how to meditate, learn how to connect, learn how to balance your energy. All right? Okay. Here we go. I think we're going to go on. I don't think Old Red is in the room. Is Jabriel here? I have Jabriel, and then I have Dr. Davis. We're going to keep moving. My hair look nappy. Dr. Davis. The 86 said, I am, LOL. Okay, hang out until the end. Hang out to the end, 80s chick. Hey, Ari's in the room. Greetings, Ari. Okay, here we go, Dr. Davis. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. Thank you for Dr. Davis. What message do you have for Dr. Davis? Here we go, guys. I feel like the ancestors working on you about being a parent. This feel like a personal reading about you and your family. Do you feel like the ancestors are dealing with you about being a parent and your family situation, Dr. Davis? I'm going to clarify this a little bit. Dr. Davis said, I agree. They want you to remember something. They want you to be careful. They don't want you to allow situations to pull you down. Yeah. My heart just flipped a beat. Don't let it stress you out. Pay attention. This is a test, but it's not that kind of a test. It's actually making you, okay? See the ancestors working on you? Do you feel like that? You feel like, are you getting the downloads and the communication from the ancestors saying that you're going through this situation because they're actually working on you? We got that passion energy here a lot. This came up in the previous live streams where the ancestor was saying everything's going to get amplified. You feeling that amplification because root chakra is in the challenge area. They're saying make sure you stay grounded. Stay grounded. Pay attention with this discernment card as the final outcome. You're going to learn how to be more discerning. Less compassionate. I just heard less compassionate. Less compassionate. Sometimes you need to what do they call it? Hard love. I don't know if that's what it's called. Something like that. It feels like that. Being a mother. That's the mother card. There's the baby back there. Okay, I will. Consuelo just said, thank you, Jesus. Hi, Consuelo. Yeah, you're supposed to learn discernment from this. Pay attention. They keep saying pay attention. Grow from the experience. But it's a hard love-like kind of thing. Tough love. There it is. Thank you, official RN. Tough love. There it is. Tough love. You got to have tough love here. And you're going to be just fine. You're doing everything good. You're doing everything good. But stay grounded. They're working on you. Stay grounded. Don't let nothing move you. Don't let nothing shake you. Don't let nothing bring your energy down. Yeah. You got to have faith. You got to have faith. Just know what you know and just know that. Make sense? Just know what you know and just know that. Dr. Davis says, I will. They are indeed working on me. Okay, yeah. Don't change. Keep your vibration high. Because I remember you said last time, you said you're not going to let nobody bring your energy down. Don't let nobody bring your energy down. It's not worth that. Everybody going to get the payback that they deserve. And that's the universe lovingly doing it, guys. It's not like, I know the way I say it, it sounds raw. And I feel like it needs to be that way because we have become oversympathetic people. Like, our ancestors don't like it. They letting the dragons loose. They saying release the krakens. Like, they're not playing. Like, our ancestor wasn't these willy-nilly, like, sissies that we become down here. They don't like it. They're saying that we baby our kids too much. They say that they used to send their babies out into the wilderness and just tell them to make it. And now our kids can't function, you know. They're codependent, they're on drugs, they can't live because they don't know how, because we baby them too much. That was for everybody, I feel. I know it was for me. I did okay, but I definitely, you know, overdid it with, you know, my children. Like, my kids, I was the kid. They were the parents. I remember one time I tried to get one of my kids to take a bath, and I had to drag that person by their ankles to the bathtub. It was just like that. And then one time I got pushed out of their room. Somebody pushed me, like, get out, and and I was like, I couldn't even hold my foot in. I couldn't even hold my foot. I got pushed out. These kids is ruling everything right now. And the scriptures say that. The scriptures say that the kids is going to rule the parents and everything is going to be out of control. And the ancestors, they're saying that's what we get. That's what we get because our fallen ancestors didn't show us how to do it properly. And you do kind of have to be tough with children. If you over baby them, over pamper them and everything, then, you know, don't be surprised if they kick your butt. Because these kids don't have no patience. They don't have no sympathy. They're a hot mess right now. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Ari says, that's why I listened to my spirit and went elsewhere so they can live their own journey. Let's give it up for Ari, guys. Dr. Davis said, none. Consuelo said, yes, they are. I know, that's right. Let these kids work it out, honey. Let them work it out. Zarita says, but not in a mean way. That's right. Let's see. I think I may be my mom's parent, but not in a mean way. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. All you can do is just watch and see. You know, I can't speak on that. I do feel something coming up on that. Ask the ancestors about that, Zarita. I think there's more to it than that. There's something deeper there. There's a lot there, Zarita. I think the ancestors made you say that because they want you to go back and look at that. You need to spend some time on that. You need to meditate on that, and you need to do some writing on that and write that whole situation out right there and come to terms with that and see if you can come to a different conclusion. Not that you have to, but just see if there's other conclusions that you may not have really deeply looked at, because I feel like the ancestors want to talk to you about that. Consuelo said, you better say it. Tough love. Yeah, that's what it is right now. That's what it is right now. It's a lot there. When it comes to parents and parental wounds, that's what the whole planet is working on right now. That's what everything is about. It's all about ancestral healing, ancestral karma, and ascending up into sovereignty. And in sovereignty, we are sovereign and we're not dependent on anyone. We are our own power. We are our own authority. And that's how we have to demonstrate for our children. My children not going to dictate to me who I am. My children not going to dictate to me what I think, what I should feel, and do all this and that. They are autonomous. I'm not going to dictate to them either. I'm going to trust the universe. Same way the universe took care of me, the universe is going to take care of them. We have to respect one another. We have to love one another. We have to encourage one another, especially in sense of autonomy, because it seems like it's this issue that is really breaking people's hearts because they don't feel autonomous. They feel beholden to each other. And so the parents are succumbing to the children because the children seem like they got more sense than the parent. It's just... Okay, guys. Let's go to the next one. I'm going to I'm skipping Jabriel and going to Super J Mart. Thank you for liking the live stream, guys. We're at 92,000 likes. Wow, you guys make it so easy. We have 353 viewers. Thank you guys for watching the live stream. Appreciate you guys. Goddess Ajna said, I just said that to my seeds. I gotta follow you guys. You guys like this conversation. Okay, guys, let's go to the next one. Here we go. Super J Mart. Don't be trying to sneak out the room. I'm gonna skip you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. Is Tatiana here? Thank you for the gifts, guys. I see you, Ari. Appreciate you. Thank you for the 14 roses and the heart me gift. We have Leonidas here with the heart me gift. Thank you for that. Christy with the roses. And Ari came in with the hand hearts too. Thank you for that. Thank you, Monica, for the garland headpiece. That is such a beautiful gift. I appreciate that. Okay, guys. Let's give it up for the gifters too. Tatiana says, I'm liking the live, doing the work. Yes, thank you, Tatiana. Appreciate you. All right, let's see what the ancestors have to say for Tatiana. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, star family. What message do you have for Tatiana? Appreciate you guys. Thank you for supporting. Sending you guys so much love and appreciation. Okay, here we go. Okay, first card out is the integration, higher self integration card. Yeah, that's a good card to have. Perceptivity, psychic healing shield in the mental house. Okay, all right. I'm feeling a lot of protection. And consciousness, ascension healing shield. You got 3 shields. Enlightenment is in the challenge area. Learning a lesson. Okay, so you're learning a lesson. So this is about you learning a lesson about who you are with the order of Melchizedek and the Akashic Stargate. So we talked about this Akashic Stargate earlier. You having access to your genetic code, to your Akashic records, to your lineage. Does this interest you at all? Leonidas says, I'm out of here. Well, thank you for stopping by and thank you for being a fan. I appreciate you. Tatiana says, it does. Okay, good. Well, the ancestors want you to know that they're with you on this. And then they have the collaboration card here. They're with you on this. Okay, they're with you on this. Ooh, you have Earth Star activation on the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, so you're connecting to your ancestors, your spirit guides, and they're communicating with you about who you are, about your mission, and about your ability to access your own Akashic records for your own education and enlightenment here. Okay, so you're starting to become aware of this. And through this awareness, you're strengthening the connection that you have between you and your higher self. So you're shifting. Okay? Do you feel that? You feel that strengthening happening right now? It's a strengthening, a fortification, because you're connected to very high beings with this order of Melchizedek. Right? So that's like the order of Jesus, all of the saints, the older, even more ancient ancestors. But what people need to know about the order of Melchizedek is that these ancestors are kind of like in control or over our world. So it's their responsibility to make sure that, we incarnate down here as beings of light and keep things balanced down here and keep light in this lower realm, because if there was no light down here, everything would cease to exist and all the souls would lose their life force energy. Okay? Tatiana says, I feel a lot of energy around my head. Okay, good. All right. So know that you're receiving the downloads and record them. It's a lot of recording needs to be done here. With the Order of Melchizedek, it says, embraced by the light, mission uncovered. Okay, this is your mission card. So you're being activated for your mission. You have the Akashic Stargate here. All right, that's access to your information. And then you have this collaboration card here. So either you're collaborating with someone, let's see if I can clarify it, or your spirit team. Activation. Is it spirit team? Yes. It could be somebody in your family as well. You could be used right now to speak messages to somebody in your family. So I do see something like that coming up as well. So it doesn't necessarily look like a collaboration unless it's somebody in your family, like a mother or a grandmother who crossed over. So if you have a mother or grandmother who crossed over, it could be that person. But I would have to really get deep into your individual energy on this person to see exactly who it is. But I don't want to negate that they could be talking to you about somebody in your actual family. Okay? So if you do feel called to share, just know that it's part of your mission, that you're being used by the divine to give these messages and to bring light into the earth plane. And you may already be activated to get out there and start speaking and start sharing. Are you ready? Tatiana says, my family needs a lot of healing. Okay, just be open, because I do see here opportunities for you to share. Okay? It's like a new job with this page of wands. It's like a new job. Tatiana says, that's all I want is to share the light. Good, me too. I'm the same way. I need a new job too. Good. All right. You get good at this job, it can support you and you won't need to work. The ancestors, I work for them. I don't want to work for nobody. I like working for them. They take care of me. So just tell them I want to work for you guys. I want you guys to pay all my bills. Put it in writing. Okay? Say I want to work for my angels and my ancestors to share messages to fulfill my soul mission. And I desire to be paid very well to do this. And I want to make sure that all my bills are paid for 2026. And we'll just start 1 year at a time, them paying all the bills for the whole year. And just trust that, know that, hold that confession, and then watch and see what start happening, how things start changing. I mean, miracles start happening. Yeah, miracles. Stuff. I'm not even going to talk about all the miracles, but just try it and see what happens. Try asking the ancestor to pay your bills for a whole year and see what happens. Anything you ask them. Okay, guys. Is that it? Okay, thank you. Tatiana says, it's funny, my family always called me a public speaker. Yes, I see it. You are. You getting started right now. Keep us posted, okay? You're welcome. Let's give it up for Tatiana, guys. Good job. All right, get on out there. Like the ancestors say, to put you out there and survive, you can do it. Okay, I'm going to go to Maestro Q. Are you in the room, Maestro? Thank you for liking the live stream. We're at 105,000 likes. Woo! Good job, everybody. I appreciate you guys so much. Man, let's play some music. Hey! Thank you, guys. Hey, Maestro, good to see you. Okay, this message is for you. Now, yeah, I'm going to keep this deck because I feel like the ancestors have a hand on your life and they want to talk to you about it in a deeper way. Okay, here we go. Thank you for being a fan, the 80s chick. I appreciate you. Super J Mark, missed your reading. Here we go. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. What message do you have for Maestro? Here we go. One more. First card out is recalibration. Guardian healing shield, recalibration. So I feel like that coming out right there, it's just like when you get your car tuned up, I'm feeling something like that. Like the ancestors want you to know that they're working on you. Stellar gateway activation. So you're open. You're open to whatever message the ancestors have to say, and you're ready to walk into your I am presence here. So this looks like an activation and a recalibration. So basically the ancestors are sending you light. They're sending you frequencies. These frequencies are going to activate you. It's going to motivate you to go in the way that your mission, your divine plan is set for you to go. Things are looking like they're in alignment for you. And you have the Soul Star activation card in the challenge area. Soul Star activation. So this is a higher level of consciousness. This is a higher level activation. You need recalibration so that you can activate these higher chakras up here in your crown chakra. When you start activating your Soul Star chakra and your crown chakra, and you start really communicating with the ancestor, the Most High, God, Jesus, whoever you talk to, it needs to go to the next level. And that's why they're recalibrating you. So when they recalibrate you, they change your situation. So you're going to notice that your situation is starting to change. That's part of it. They're teaching you through your situations on how to recalibrate, how to reset. You have the Holy Grail on your pathway. This is you awakening to who you are. This is what the recalibration is. You're being recalibrated because you're being pulled apart and restructured so that you can go to a higher level of consciousness, is what they're showing me in your energy field here. You have the participation card. Let me clarify what this participation card is. This is the final outcome. They want you to participate in something or with somebody. Or not somebody. Not somebody. Wow. Okay, you're being yeah. So you have the Ten of Swords here. Okay, this is betrayal, or this is the end of the road. And with this Seven of Swords card right here, this is like a false perception here. And so when you put these two cards together, this is like the end of a false perception. And this could be the end of the false perception of yourself. And with this participation card here, I feel like the ancestors are working with you to recalibrate you so you have a true image of yourself, a true self-image. Are you following me on this, Maestro? I said a lot, but basically you're receiving an activation, a recalibration. This activation is to push you up higher to higher levels of consciousness. They don't want you to be complacent. They don't want you to be where you always been, because where you always been have been a false perception of your true self. It's not, you haven't really been your true self yet. You won't really be your true self until you get into your I am presence. And that's what you're being recalibrated for now. This is your I am presence. Okay, this is your angelic self. And this is what they're trying to open you up to this level of consciousness here. And so they want you to be open. And they want you to be willing to see your circumstances and your experience as part of the recalibration process, and to participate with it and cooperate with it, okay? Does this make sense? Do you understand or follow where I'm coming from with this? Maestro says, yes, thank you. Okay, you're welcome. Let's give it up for Maestro, guys. Okay, yes, a lot of people left the room. That's the only rule. You have to stay in the room, and we are down to the last person here. Okay? We have Goddess Ajna. Okay, Goddess Ajna, here you go. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and star family. What message do you have for Goddess Ajna? Gloria Shandarabaka Hayrama Sandarabaka Shataramaka. Gloria Shandarabaka Hayrama Sandarabaka Shataramaka. Gloria Shandarabaka Hayrama Sandarabaka Shandarabaka. Gloria Shandarabaka Hayrama Sandarabaka Shataramaka. Gloria Shandarabaka Hayrama Sandarabaka Shandarabaka. Gloria Hayrama Sandarabaka. Gloria Hayrama Sandarabaka. Gloria Shandarabaka Hayrama Sandarabaka Shandarabaka. Gloria Shandarabaka Hayrama Sandarabaka Shandarabaka. Appreciate you. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Goddess Ajna? Discernment, Vega, fearless journey, perceptivity, psychic healing shield, and initiation. Discernment, initiation, and perception. So this, hear me in the chat. Can you hear me? Drop some stuff in the chat room. Keep it going. Keep the chat going so they know you guys are in the chat room, because if the chat gets too slow, they try to shut it down. Drop some hearts in the chat. Drop some ones in the chat. Drop some stuff in the chat. If we get shut down, guys, that's going to be it for today, okay? That's going to be it for today. But Goddess Ajna, it looks like you're having an awakening here and a crown chakra upgrade, okay? They want you to be strong because you're going through a process here. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you guys. They tried to shut us down. I'm telling you guys, you guys have to constantly keep the chat going. I mean, it seems like a lot, but it is. Like, TikTok don't play around. Like, they be taking money and they don't pay us, and they be doing a lot of little tricky stuff. I'm gonna just be honest about it. Like, you can't pocket watch us because it's not going down like it's supposed to. And if they can stop us from getting our rewards and shut us down and stuff like that, it makes a big difference. So they don't have to pay us. And then you think you're supporting us and everything, and then they be taking it. It's a mess. So as long as we can keep that chat moving and keep out of the violations, then we'll be good. But we do have to keep it busy. That chat need to be moving. Like, they want that chat to just be moving. If it gets to like where you guys see that the chat is just sitting there and there's nothing, nobody's saying nothing, we need to get it shut down. We need to get it shut down because either we don't know what this chat room is supposed to be about, I think that's what it is. I think we just don't know. But we have to know, because it's not my fault. I'm doing my part. I'm working nonstop from the moment I get in here to the moment we shut this down. I don't stop. You guys can't stop either if you want us to keep going. But if I'm not going to get rewarded for the work that I put in here, I'm not going to be here. Point blank, period. Okay, all right. Let me clarify this for you. I'm seeing a crown chakra activation here, and I'm feeling like the ancestors want you to be strong and to hold on. Something that you're going through is coming to a completion, and it's something that you've been concerned about. Something that you've been concerned about, something that you've been asking about, something that you're not clear about here. Yeah, something that you're really having to persevere and push through here. It's over. It's over. It's over. Goddess Ajna said, finally, yes, it's over. Okay, let's look at this initiation. This is a crown chakra activation. They want you to know that it really is over. You got a dragon here too, and the Wheel of Fortune with the dragon, and the Queen of Swords. So whoever was messing with you, they're going to get it. I'm telling you, the ancestors are saying they're releasing the dragons, they're releasing the krakens. Like anybody that tried to mess with you right now, these dragons is being activated. This is a dragon initiation. The dragons is being released. Anybody that's messing with you and trying to hold you back, anybody that you've been asking about, anything that's been bothering you, it's coming to an end. It's over. And this is a new cycle for the haters. This is a new cycle for the haters. And this is across the board, 80s chick. This is across the board. This is not just for her. This is for the whole collective. Anybody that's ascending, that's on an ascension pathway, on Christ consciousness, on rising above the foolishness, coming out of the darkness, bearing the light bearers, light workers, bearers of the light, torches, all that kind of stuff. Well, I don't care what it is, anything light, okay, is being separated from the dark. And when the light is separated from the dark, the light was actually protecting the dark workers. We were being sacrificed for their protection. And so they couldn't get what they had coming to them because we was in the way. And now we've been pulled out. We've been pulled up. We have no choice but to ascend because we won't make it down there in them dark lands. And so now that the dragons are moving in. And so the ancestor wants you to know, Ajna, that it's over. Don't look back. Don't turn to no pillar of salt. Don't look back. It's about to be Sodom and Gomorrah down there. It's about to be Sodom and Gomorrah down there. You know, people don't believe in judgment and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of the reason why the world is in the way it is now. Our ancestor kind of did believe in that. The stuff that happened, like the destruction of the world and stuff like that, that wasn't really the judgment. That was the karma for what our ancestors did by blowing up the planet. But for the planet to blow up, guys, it had to have happened some kind of way. And what people don't know is that beneath the surface, the things you can't see, it'd be a lot of entities and dragons and creatures. It'd be a lot of stuff going on like that underneath the surface. Are you guys following me on this? So because we're spiritual, third eye open, the ancestors tell us exactly what it is so we can see it. And we know the terms that we're dealing with might be a little bit different. We're not looking at the physical world. We're looking at it from the spirit realm. Okay. We start to keep getting security. No. Hold on, guys. Yeah, we start talking about these dragons. We got shut down last time we was talking about these dragons. Remember? I watched the playback. Ajna is over, okay? It's over. All right, guys, let's give it up for Ajna. Okay, you remember, okay. All right, I'm going to leave it at that because I'm not trying to get shut down. I like TikTok. I really do. You guys have made my life a joy and given it so much more meaning and purpose and given me a platform to do what I've always known that I'm supposed to be doing. And I appreciate it. I really do. And I'm not going to mess it up. You know, the ancestors have been talking to me about it. And they've been saying that they just want me to be aware, you know, of what's going on. But don't trip off of anything that's going on either. And to just trust and know that that we are a team, that we are a tribe. They gave me a message for our team, for our tribe. And I'm also going to be putting that on the Superfan page. So it's important that you guys go to that Superfan page and check out this information because you have a divine appointment to be with me. You have a divine appointment to hear the things that I'm saying and to be activated, to be initiated, to be recalibrated, to be regenerated. All of this stuff is part of your divine plan. That's why you're here. You have a job to do. You have a mission to do. And so this information is being given to you to help you, to support you, to strengthen you. All right? So that you can do it effortlessly and easily and with joy. And things will start to make more sense in your life. Okay? Dr. David says, yes, we are. The 80s chick says, yes, too. We are a tribe, Monica says. Sarita says, you aren't going to mess it up. You are a blessing. Ah, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Tatiana. Okay. Listen, guys. Hey, the Alchemy of Mally is here. Let's give it up for Mally, guys. Good to see you. Hey, Raw Goodness is here too, you guys. I'm just now seeing you guys. Thank you guys for helping me. It's 426 people watching. I appreciate you guys for watching as well. Tanya Moonstar is here and says, oh, wow, sounds like she is preaching to a lot of us. We included in the first 3 seconds. Sometimes I start preaching, guys, and I don't even be remembering what I said. I just keep moving and keep flowing, like however I feel guided to go. But thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting. The 80s chick said, I feel like every reading that you've done has also been for me as well. See? Yes, for me too. Listen. Dee is here. Greetings, Dee. Good to see you. Thank you for the flower head gift, Goddess Ajna. Headband. Appreciate you. Wow, those are so lovely. Thank you for the Go Poplar gift, Zarita. I see you. And then I saw that Gigi, that super Gigi gift come in, Goddess Ajna. I couldn't really look at it because I don't know where I was at that moment, but I did see a big Gigi flash up on there. That was cool. Wow, I love you guys. A lot of good messages came through today. I really prayed and just asked the ancestors to really support our team because they're really pushing our team. They're pushing our family. They're pushing our tribe. And they say that we all agreed to do this together before we came here. And they've been saying a lot to me about Christ and about the person of Christ and the mission of Christ, the teachings of Christ, and how that's us too, guys. It all applies to us on every single point. And that's what we're moving into now. And they want us to awaken to that. And they're giving us the power. They're giving us the ability. They're supporting us. And they want us to know everything, play by play. That's why they don't like psychics in the world. They don't like truth tellers in the world. They don't like prophets in the world. Because we get the play by play. And we see the real. We know what's really going on. We see the truth. You can't pull the wool over our eyes. You can't, sidetrack us. You can't. And we're getting the play-by-plays way in advance. And so the story right now, over and over again, the ancestors are just saying that don't think you're still in the past when things were hard, because if you think that way, that's the reflection you'll get back, because you're actually projecting that with your consciousness onto the interface of our reality. Our reality is just like a video game, and you have to play it that way. And you have to know that you're manipulating it with your conscious thoughts, with your feelings, with your words, with your actions. Air, fire, water, earth. Air, fire, water, earth. Just keep that in your mind. Get the Psychic Power book if you need to know more about it. I go deep into it in the Psychic Power book. If you can't get the Psychic Power book, join our group, Psychic Power Book Group. It's on my website. And you can get excerpts of the book there. And you can also take advantage of my free 21-day journey, which teaches you how to use your creative power. Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull a few cards for the 80s chick, for stopping by and for being so supportive and showing so much spirit and giving so much energy. And I'm just doing this of my own free will, just as a blessing, for being a blessing to me. And I'm going to use a different deck, though. I'm going to use this deck right here and see what the ancestors want to say to you. Again, guys, if you can't stay in the room, it's better not to get on the list, just so that there's no hard feelings, because I can't make exceptions for nobody. I have to stick to this one rule. And I made it down to one rule because having a few rules here and there, we lost people along the way. So I said, well, maybe we won't lose so many people if we just have one rule. But can we have one rule, guys? I mean, damn. We got to have at least one rule. Okay? And that's it. And it's don't take it personal. If you can't stay, if you miss it, you just got to stick to the rules, because otherwise it's going to be crazy in here. And then it's going to be just like them kids we was talking about today, that there's not going to be no structure in here, and people are going to come in here trying to run things, and it's going to be demons and spirits, and next thing you know, we're going to get shut down. Zarita said it's a fair rule. Learn from listening. Yes, there you go. That's right. That's right, Zarita. Teach it. This is for the 80s chick. Let's see what the ancestors have to say. Remembrance. Wisdom in the mindset. That's good. Consciousness. Good. Romantic love is in the challenge area. Well, who knew? It's going to be about romantic love. Are you ready for this? And you got a demonic entity on your pathway. The 80s chick said, it is though. It is though. And the final outcome is universal love. Wow. Woo-wee. Like you dodged a bullet, it feels like. You dodged a bullet. You passed up the fake one for the real one. They tried to send you a fake one, and you pulled your energy back because you already know the real, is what they're saying. They're proud of you. You know how to deal with demons and spirits. Compassion was your problem, though. Too compassionate. So that's how they got in. So they're showing me, they want you to keep this in mind with the remembrance card. Remember this, because you're still not out the woods. You just got past an entity here. Coherence. Yeah, remember and be coherent. Yeah, because you're still working out of that energy. So be careful, because you're still pulling people into your energy field that have entities, attachments. This is ancestral karma. So they're going to try to teach you all the hard lessons that they parents didn't learn or that didn't teach them. So you're going to end up having to be the mama or the papa and all that stuff. And, learn lessons that you already learned. Hey, Christy just become a super fan, guys. Yay! That's Christy. Christy just became a super fan, guys. Thank you so much, Christy, for joining us. Welcome. Tatiana said, go, Christy. Good job. Oh, let me get this out just in case we get shut down, guys. Christy, I'm going to send you a password to our fan page. It's at the website priestesssegment.com/superfans. There you will be able to watch the playbacks of the live stream, as well as have access to my video catalog. In those videos, I do all kind of stuff. I do psychic investigations, I do meditations, I do rituals, I do in-depth teachings, and then I also do magical training and other trainings. And so right now we're going through a 28-day magic training video course that I'm sharing with you guys for free. And each week is a different video. And so right now we're going through, so it's going to change today. So I need to double check and see what video we're about to do now. But we're doing conjuring, we're doing money mojo, we're doing sacred bathing, we're doing moon magic, we're doing manifesting rituals, banishing rituals. I even show you guys how to work with a copper pyramid in that training. How to astral travel through stargates and connect to the ancestor, all kind of stuff. How to have a book of shadows, like everything that you need to know about magic. This is real magic. This is what Jesus practiced. This is what our ancestors practiced. This is what the Magi practiced, the three wise men and all of that. It's astrology, it's numerology, it's hermetic philosophy, it's air, fire, water, earth, it's the medicine wheel, it's all of that. It's you. It's how to operate your operating system there. So you get access to all of that there. And it's also a platform for us to come together so that when there's things going on outside of TikTok, our family, our tribe will be already united. And so I plan on doing a lot. I plan on doing tours and going to the sacred sites and cruises and a whole bunch of other stuff too. So that's going to all be coming out of our superfan family, okay? So thank you again, Christy. Appreciate you. Christy said that she has found her tribe. Appreciate you. Yes, yes. This is the message that we've been getting, that everybody that's coming to this live stream is a part of this tribe. And it's supernatural. It is. It's supernatural. It is. The ancestors are putting it together. It's for mission work. It's for purpose-driven work. It's for us being our best selves, living our best life, doing us, whatever we do. But it's basically being Christ consciousness in love and in unity and healing, which is the works of Christ. So that's basically who we are and what we're doing. All right. Okay. And so with that being said, guys, the 80s chick, I just feel like the ancestors are just saying, be careful, be conscious, and be aware. Some of the people that you're pulling in are still carrying ancestral karma. Make sure that you educate yourself exactly about what all that is, and just use discernment, and use your third eye and know, and work on cutting that off. And you will work on cutting that off by really loving yourself 100% like you're doing. So let's give it up for the 80s chick. Good job. Thank you, Divinely Bloom. Look at these chicks. Look at these chicks. Look at these chicks with the gifts. Thank you, guys. Divinely Bloom just came in, guys, with 63 2026 gifts. The 80s chick came in also with gifts. Let me try to get over here. It's so hard, guys. When I do get a computer, my computer is going to be so big. It's going to be like a big flat screen TV. The 80s chick came in with the GG New Year's gift. Thank you. 11 of those, by the way. Thank you for those. Divinely Bloom came in with 51 heart puffs. And the 80s chick came in with the Level Up Sparks gift. Thank you for that. Christy came in with the super popular gift. And Divinely Bloom came in with 21 Go Popular gifts. And the Heart Me gift. You guys were gifting. The 80s chick came in with more New Year's gifts. And Tatiana came in with the Rising Star gift. And Super Jamar is still in the room. He came in with the roses. Goddess Ajna came in with the flower head. I think I got that one. Thank you, guys. Monica said, love you so much 33 times. Thank you for the big shout out. I see you, Tatiana, with the love you so much gift. Wow, this is awesome. Man. Wow. You guys are so great. I really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you. We have 444 people watching and 134,000 likes. Wow. Good job, guys. All right. Wow. That makes it all worthwhile, you guys. Thank you, Super Jamar. I appreciate you. You going to put another video out? What you going to do your next video on? The 80s chick said, you met your goal. Yes, all of them. We always do. We always do. And you guys are teaching me how to keep pushing, like, don't give up. Because one time I was going like, oh, we didn't make our goal. They were like, no, you're going to make this goal. Super Jamar, are you going to make another video? I really enjoyed that last video you did. The 80s chick said, don't. I know. They set the bar for me. Like, I'm not going to do that again. Next time, we're just going to stay here and make the goals. We will. Zarita says, I manifest that you get 300,000 likes next year. Yes, I received that. Who knows? We're moving so fast. Like, who knows? Super Jamar said we made it. Okay. Listen. It's sad. It's what day is it, guys? It's Sunday. I told you guys I've been up since Saturday. Tatiana says, and more super fans. Yes, we got to keep going. We're gonna go with the super fans for as long as we're gonna see how far can you go? How far can you go? Super Jamar says, they come to me, so I have to be open to the music. That's right. That's right. Check out that song. Nobody haven't followed up with me yet. It's by War. It's called Don't Let Nobody Get You Down. I know the 80s chick know that song. Don't let nobody get you down. Do a video on that. People need to hear that song. It just, when I listened to that song, it changed my whole vibration. Tatiana said, and more people purchase your book. Tatiana, I need you to be my marketing manager. I need Tatiana to be my marketing. Tatiana is on it. I love that. War sings it. Don't let nobody get you down. Tatiana said, I can do that. Okay. I'm going to ask the ancestors then about that. Don't Let Nobody Get You Down by War. It's the same people that sing Lowrider. Super Jamar says, so is dance. It's an old school song. It's like one of them lowrider vibes. If you know the lowrider genre, it's kind of like Vato Locos, East Side. Don't you know I'm local? Super Jamar said, I'm gonna check that out. Please check it out. Check it out. It might inspire you. People need some upliftment, and enough people don't sing songs like that no more. And I'm not going to let that song die because it changes my life. Like every time I hear it, I'm going to go listen to it today. I love it. It's so inspiration. I feel like one group kind of got close to it. The Black Eyed Peas, they kind of brought that kind of music back with their music, but they didn't get a chance to fly like they should have. But they had a lot of upbeat, uplifting songs. Zarita says, I love the Lowrider song. Yeah, me too. That one right there. Now that's a dance song. The way our parents used to dance. They wasn't doing line dancing like they do now. Thank you, Monica, for the 33 lightning bolts and the 33 roses. Aw, coming with the 33s. I see you. 33 2026 gifts. Yes. The 80s chick with the 10 love you so muches and the 9 I'm ready's and the rose. Monica with the 33 love you so much. I see you guys. Tatiana said 333. That's my number. I see that every single day. Every day. Thank you, Monica. 33. How do you say this? Is that Gigi? What is that? New Year. Gigi? What is that? Gigi New Year. Gang gang. Gang gang. Thank you. Oh. Appreciate you guys. Water love, Super J Mart. Well, Monica coming in with the cake slices. Hey. Thank you for that. I see you. Appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing week ahead. Take it easy. Oh, Monica came in with the 33 ice cream cones. Thank you for that. 33 ice cream. I got cake and ice cream. Oh, and the lightning bolt. Oh. 99. 33 times 3 is 99. 9 plus 9 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. The 80s chick said, making me hungry. I know you be eating good. The 80s chick. I know you be eating good. Zarita says 700 more likes to 140K. Super J Mar said, Auntie, do you sing? No. One time I said yes at church, and that was the biggest mistake of my life. I went to go visit this church, and the pastor said, stand up and say something. And I had to stand up and introduce myself. And then he said, do you sing? And I said, yeah, in the choir. And he said, well, come on up here and sing us a song. And then I was like, oh, I could not sing. I was so scared. And I couldn't sing, and I started crying. I started crying. And then I just tried to play it off, and I was like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. And I just went and walked back to my seat. I should have never said I could sing. Super J Mar said, I rap, but I've been experimenting with singing. Okay, you're doing a good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. The 80s chick, she could sing. Go check out some of her videos. She like old school music. You guys should do a duet together. I would love to see that. Yeah. You guys should do a duet together. The 80s chick. Go check out Super J Mart's last music video. You're gonna like it. It's very uplifting and very heartfelt and original and creative. It's all that. I couldn't believe that he did that. That was awesome. I'm really, really proud of you for that. Yeah. I'm so proud of all you guys, really. You guys don't know like how much I care about you. A lot. And I'm really asking the ancestors to just be with us and to, you know, just show me what you guys need. And they say all I need to do is just show up and just read the cards. I don't need to do nothing else. All I need to do is just show up and just read the cards. They'll give us the messages. So that's what we're going to be doing. We'll be back here Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're not following me, please follow me. Help me get up to, I'm trying to get up to 5,000. 5,000. Help me get to 5,000. And then we'll just take our time, get to another 5,000. But we are moving, and that's the ancestors really helping me with that too, because I've been banned on all platforms. So that's the past. We won't talk about that. Super J Mar said, when I was in first grade, poetry stories became my escape because I was a loner black sheep. Yeah, we all were. I got hit in the head with a kickball in elementary school. I was done. I was like, I don't want to play no more. Divinely Bloom said, so we're not meeting up on Wednesday nights? Not yet. We got to get consistent. We're starting to get a little consistent, but we're not really consistent yet. Some of our super fans not showing up. Yeah, we're not talking about the past though, Super J Mart. We're gonna keep pushing forward, right? We're gonna let that go so we don't resurrect it and recreate it and project it back into our future, right? We got to focus on what we desire to create. What do you desire to create? You know, that's right. Happiness, right? So make a video about that. Make a video about happiness, you know, uplifting people. Keep it positive. Forget about the past. Forget about the past. You need to do a burning bowl ritual for that. Write down everything that happened to you in the past. Put it on a piece of paper. Then rip it up and burn it. And don't talk about it no more. And if you need to do it again, do it again. Sometimes things are more powerful when you do them in threes. If you need to do it 3 times, do it 3 times. Just keep burning it until you get it out of your spirit, okay? Super J-Mar said, I'm going to get better at that. Good job. Tatiana says, I've been doing my 13 wishes. Okay. Wow. What's that? What's 13 wishes? Anything else, you guys? I want you guys to have a really good week, okay? I want you to, who's going to have a good week this week? Let me know in the chat. Who's determined to have a wonderful week? I am. I'm going to have a wonderful week. I'm setting an intention. I'm going to get out there and have me some soft life experiences. I'm shifting into the soft life. Christy said, I am. Zarita said, I'll definitely have a wonderful week. That's right. Divinely Bloom said, me. Tatiana said, soft life era. That's right. Can't you guys see? Like I'm trying to get soft here. I'm trying to get soft here. I got an ear pull. I just got an ear pull on that. Ancestor said, that's right. They want me to play. They want me to laugh. They want me to have fun. I've been getting all the messages because the dragons have been released. So they're saying I don't have to deal with nothing negative. Nothing. They can't touch me no more. Nothing. All I need to do is enjoy my life and have fun and enjoy you guys. And that's it. All you guys have to do is enjoy your life, have fun, and enjoy me. Super J Mar say it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited for this week. Yes, that's right. Good job. Monica says, I had an Akashic reading years ago and they told me Sobek was helping me. Ah, interesting. Interesting. I think Sobek was in a challenge area today, but we didn't dig deep in to see exactly what that was. Super J Mar said, thank you for this family that's blessed. What a blessing you are here. Yes, I feel the same way. I feel the same way. It is. It really is. It makes a difference. It makes a difference. We didn't come here alone. We're never alone. And it's time now. It's time for us to come together. Christy says, blessings to all the tribe. Yes, blessings to you as well. Appreciate you and thank you for joining us. Let's give it up for Christy again, guys. That's a big step, and I really appreciate it. It means a lot. It really does. Monica said, let's go to 150K. I can hang out for a minute. Super J Mart says, tribe, tribe, gang, gang. Let's see what other sounds we have. Tribe, tribe, gang, gang. Tribe, tribe. What's this? Oh, that's gang, gang. That's gang, gang right there. Yeah, you see nobody came in the room today. The dragons is at their post. Nobody came in the room acting crazy today. That's two gang gangs, Zarita said. The Ancestor said they're not taking no prisoners. I've been hearing a lot of wild things about what they're doing. I didn't know they was that cutthroat. You know, if somebody tried to take us out, they gonna take them out. And that is like that, guys. I didn't know that. They don't let stuff slide. Nobody gets away with anything. And they got special forces. They got special forces. I Am is in the room and said, Ashe. They got special forces. We don't necessarily need to see all that. We're protected from that. But they want us to know because they definitely don't want us to go back. Because the people that harmed us intentionally and that want harm to come to us, they have to learn not to be that way. The 80s chick said exactly. Super J Marcel, I want to go to Egypt. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go to the pyramids of Chichen Itza first. I want to go down there to South America because I already went to Egypt already. So I want to go to the other pyramids, and then I want to go to Glastonbury. I've been getting confirmations on Glastonbury and King Arthur. So there's a lot of truth to the story about King Arthur, guys, and our ancestors and the knights of the Round Table. A lot of those knights were black. Yeah, not all. King Arthur could have even been black. I definitely did some readings, and the reading said that King Arthur had North African children. I did readings on King Arthur. I did readings on the Round Table. I did readings on all that stuff. The 86 said, I believe it too. Super Jamar said, I've been reading about Melchizedek. Not sure how to spell his name, King of Salem. Oh, that's good. Melchizedek, yeah. King of Salem. I don't know a bunch about him. I just been picking up a lot about him energetically, and he's one of our ancestors, and he's part of this whole system that we're talking about now when we talk about our ascended masters. And so our fallen ancestors before the flood, before the flood, they were well known in the earth, these orders, these ascended masters. And then after the flood, they ascended. So before this cataclysm, there's an ascension. So when this ascension completes its cycle, we'll be in a new earth reality, and the old earth will have some kind of destructive cataclysm experience. And then we'll be where the order of Melchizedek was at the time of the ascension in the last cycle, if that makes sense. And that's where we're going is where they've been. So if you read something about them, you probably read something about them pre-flood, before the flood. The 80s chick said Earth is splitting into two. Kind of. It's like how the scripture says that the tares are separated from the wheat. It's kind of like that. It's metaphysical. It's like what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about multidimensionalism, and I was talking about how we exist in two different places at one time. And so we have moved. That's why all the messages kept saying that, it's over, like it's done, like we're not dealing with darkness no more. It's not even in our frequency, it's not in our vibration, like we're already on the new earth reality. You can't tell. The people that's not ascending and shifting into this frequency wave and how it's manifesting in this earth are on a lower frequency wave that is manifesting in a lower earth reality. And it's difficult for us to come together now. Because our frequency is starting to get too high, and they would have to either come way up frequency wise, or we would have to go way down frequency wise. And so the more that happens, it separates the wheat from the tares. And so there's this lower earth and this higher earth. And that's just how it is. And that's how you get these different multiple levels of heaven, like how they say there's 7 heavens. There's a lower heaven and then a higher heaven and a higher. And it's just, that's how heaven is on earth. Heaven is on earth in a higher earth, right? You guys follow me on that? Hell is on earth in a lower earth. And it just gets lower and lower and lower. How low can you go? How low can you go? How low you can go is how much you know. The lower you go, the more you know. And I don't want to know nothing, because what I've seen is pretty low. Like I went out there yesterday and it was looking so grimy out there. I was like, it's not gonna last much longer down there. It's not gonna last much longer. I can tell the way the people is looking and the way they're acting and stuff in the lower frequencies zones. It's looking bad. I try to even stay away from anything that look low frequency. They almost unconscious. They look like the zombies, like walking around. They look like they just Yes, that's the old earth. That's what it's going to look like more and more and more and more. And you're not going to see it no more. Like something's going to happen, you're not going to see it no more. I think what's going to happen is that the economy is going to change, and the internet's going to change. Like things are going to keep on changing, and people that's not keeping up vibrationally and frequency are just going to see less and less of that if they don't lose the internet altogether. Because economically they won't be able to keep up, energetically they won't be able to keep up. Their body will start breaking down, and they'll start having seriously health issues. So health issues on top of economic issues is not a good combination, because then there's health care issues, and then that shortens your longevity as well. So you have to see the writing on the wall and raise your vibration, do everything you can to elevate yourself and keep up. Divinely Bloom said we did it. We got to 150K. Yay. Wow, you guys did that. Man, I start talking, I'll be forgetting. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you, Monica. I see you guys. Oh. Zarita says, I feel sad for those people. I used to when I was out there, because I was homeless. And being homeless is what made me stop being sad for the people, actually. Because I had to come face to face with why I was homeless. And I couldn't come face to face with why I was homeless until bad things started happening to me. And the worst thing that ever happened to me is that one night I had to sleep outside. And that night, I had a suitcase and I had a sewing machine. And I had to stand in a long line at the shelter to get in. And when I got to the door, they said I couldn't come in unless I threw my sewing machine away. And that's all I had left in the world was my sewing machine and my whatever little things I had in my suitcase. And I refused to throw away my sewing machine. And so they turned me away. And then I went somewhere else to go lay down. I tried to find some place where I could first I tried to find some place if I could charge my phone, because I was trying to figure out who I could call, like for a ride, or who could help me, let me stay the night. And I went to McDonald's, but my phone, I couldn't charge it. And so then I was walking down the street and I saw this lady coming out with a cell phone, and I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, I need help. Can you, would you mind if could you make a call for me," or something like that? And she took her phone and she was like, "Ah." And I was like, "Oh my God, did she just like snatch her pearls at me? Like, did she really just do that to me? Like, is that my life? Like, am I that person? Like, oh my God." Like, I started freaking out. I was like, my life is over. I was like, I'm that person. Like, I've been completely forsaken. I've been a good person my whole life. I've tried to do nothing but good to people. I can't believe I'm homeless and I can't get in a shelter and I can't get a phone call. Like, I was just losing it. And then I went to go lay down on a bench. It was like in a business office building, and underneath a little area there. And it was like about 1:00 in the morning. Like, I was just walking. I had to lay down. And so then I laid down in there and it started raining. And the security guard came and woke me up in the rain and told me I had to leave. And so then I had to keep walking. And then I walked and I slept at a fast food restaurant, behind a fast food restaurant where some other homeless people were sleeping. And I just sat there all night until the sun came out. I was scared to go to sleep. And then after that all happened, I had to really look at myself and say, okay, what's going on with me? And I realized that I had made a lot of poor decisions in my life. I didn't want to really take accountability for myself. I just wanted to get married and have a family and go to church and just live this life. And none of that stuff happened right. Like, everything happened terribly and it all blew up in my face. And I had to learn how to stop being codependent, and I had to learn how to take responsibility for my actions, and I had to learn how to pay my own way, and I had to learn how to, think ahead. I had to learn a lot. Like, I was not prepared for life. I told you, when our ancestors fell, they failed us and their children, their descendants. They didn't give us the home training and the preparation for life the way that we deserve. And so I had to learn the hard way. And I also had to take responsibility. And the ancestor taught me this. And they said that every decision that you made in your life that led up to you being homeless was your decision. You didn't have to make those choices. You made those choices. You decided not to go this way. You decided not to do that. You decided not to. And every time you took the easy way out, it cost you something until you didn't have anything to pay the cost anymore. And no one was going to pay your way. So now what are you going to do now that no one's going to pay your way? What are you going to do? And I was like, wow, like, I had no choice at that point, because I realized either I'm going to be homeless for the rest of my life, the same way that my mom was. My mom died homeless by the railroad tracks. I was either going to die homeless or I was going to get myself together. That was it. And so I feel the same way about everybody that's out there. No, it's nothing to be sorry about, I'm telling you. Because, first of all, nobody's going to be sorry for you when you're out there. Like, you could say sorry, but like I said, when the rubber meet the road, everybody have to pay their own way. You may get somebody that's going to let you stay at their house and stuff like that. They feel sorry for you. But at the end of the day, they're going to either want you to help pay the rent, or they're going to want you to pay your own way. They're going to want you to know how to take care of yourself. And so people don't really feel sorry for you. Like, it's not real, I don't think. And when I realized, out of all the people in the world, if nobody was sorry for me, at the end of the day, it was still on me. I had to straighten up. I had to fly right. I had to take responsibility. Then so do everybody else. So did everybody else, because I know that I wasn't out there messing around trying, Hold on, guys. And when I realized, out of all the people in the world, if nobody was sorry for me, at the end of the day, it was still on me. This phone don't never want to work when I want it to work. I guess what I'm just trying to say, I felt like the universe was trying to teach me not to feel sorry for myself. This phone, no, it don't be working when this window is closed. Zarita said, we aren't all born into good situations, but we all have the ability to make the best life. Look at the phone screen, it's not even on. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I may not be prepared, to make sense of what I'm trying to say, but maybe that story helped somebody. It helped me. Like, honestly, it helped me. And I try to, teach my children to take personal responsibility and to expect people to take care of themselves, like, not to feel sorry for people, because 9 times out of 10, they're going to take advantage of you. And the reason why is because they don't know how to take care of themselves. And you're going to get tired of them taking advantage of you at some point. So I don't think it's really sorry that we feel. I think that our heart goes out to people. We feel their pain and their suffering. But the ancestors want us to be wiser and to say that we trust the universe, that everything is balanced and everything is working out the way that it should be, and that the ancestors is going to be with that person and guide them in the right way so that they can be self-sufficient and they can take care of themselves. And if not, there's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. Super J Mark said, opportunity is all around us. It's true. Marcia, is it Marcia or Marcia? Marcia says, you're talking to me. Aw. How so? Tell me, because I'm not really sure where I'm going with this point right now. This is not a point that I've made publicly. But I'm willing to put it out here because I do I see things a lot differently now. Like I see spirits, I see demons, I see entities. And when I look out at the world right now, even in the smallest children, I can see it. '80s Check says, I get what you're trying to say to the universe was teaching you tough love. Yes, yes. And it's for everybody. It's not even, it's fairness, it's justness, it's equality. You know, it's a lot to it, guys. But it's just and it's fair. And it's not as bad as it looks. It really isn't. It's not as bad as it looks. We're just overly emotional and we're overly sensitive, is the message that I'm getting. Ancestor want us to get out of that because it's not helping the next generation. It's making them too soft. We're too soft. And it attracts deviants and sociopaths and psychopaths. And it encourages it and it creates it as well. Because they wouldn't have anything to feed on if we weren't so many of us acting like that. Marcia. Is it Marcia? If you want to become a super fan, now's your chance because I don't know how to it's this button right here. This orange button. I don't know how to make you a super fan any other kind of way, but you got to find this button right here. Okay? Can you push that button? It's this button right here. Okay, please join us if you can. That don't even look like the super fan button. Where's the super fan? Ah! What kind of professional services? Does anybody know how to become a super fan? Zarita said, I'm definitely very squishy. I hate seeing people in pain. Yeah. Yeah. Me too. I can't take it. At the top next to my name. Okay, thank you. Let's see. At the top. Which one is it? Join? That's fans. Super fan. Oh, boom. Become a super fan. Okay, there it is. Wow. Okay, let me try to show her. It's at the top. It's this join button right here in the middle, join. But don't become a fan. Become a super fan. It's two. It's fan and super fan. Click on this super fan button there. If you become a fan, it's not the same. You won't get access if you become a fan. Click super fan and then click this button here that says become a super fan. Click that button. Join us. The '80s chick says you have to have them click on your profile picture of you. On the profile picture? No, the fan club is different. That's not the same. Oh, you can do that too. Wow, I did not know that. That's why I need to hang out with you guys more. Monica said, boom. Yeah, so you can click on my profile or you can click on join, but make sure it's super fan. Okay, thank you. Hey Ari, thank you for the Club Power gifts. Thank you, and thank you for those. I see you. You guys liking the live stream? We're gonna go to 200,000. We're gonna go to 300,000. Thank you guys. Let's see. Yeah, we just have to trust the universe, guys, because it's a lot going on out there, and it's a lot of karmic retribution. And at the end of the day, that's really what it is. If you guys need a reading, just come visit me. You don't even have to ask me. As soon as you guys book your session, I'm on it. If I can't get you in the same day, I'll get you in the morning, for sure. Yeah. Zarita said that was a good message. I really needed to hear that. Which one, Zarita? The homeless part? Please tell me it was the homeless part because I wasn't confident with that message. I'm confident in myself. Like, I don't try to get people to take my belief system and take my opinion on things. I can't speak for other people because I know that everybody have their own experience. But one thing I know is that I grew up in a low frequency zone. You know, my mom crossed over from a heroin overdose. I know what it's like. My whole family was in the game. And it was a very hard childhood, the stuff that I went through. And I learned a lot from being in that realm. And I see how generational curses are born, how they're passed on to the children, and how the children inherit the traits of their parents, and how it's carried forward, and then how the entities get involved. Because when the babies are picking up these traits from the parents, it opens them up to these entities. And it wasn't so bad when I was a child, but now the entities are they're they're not the same entities. Like, we didn't have entities in the world like we have them now. We didn't have the entities like we have them now because people had more God and force in their energy fields. You know, people have become weak and they've become soft and they've become manipulatable. I don't know what you call it. And these spirits have they've come in here and they've bum rushed their way in here, and they've let the hell realms in here in full force now through these black screens. And these black screens are portals from the hell realms, and now these babies are getting inhabited at birth sometimes. By the time they're 3 to 5 years old, they'll cuss you out, beat you out, and kill you. These little kids sometimes. Does somebody know what I'm talking about around here? I'm just telling you what I know, what I seen. Like, my children, they couldn't even go outside. We lived in the projects for a little while. They was like, "Can we go outside?" No. Yeah, no, you cannot go outside. You can't even look out the window, shut the screens. I'm just kidding, but no, really, it was bad. Monica says, both my parents were alcoholics and I became one too. I've been sober for 3.5 years. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I was an alcoholic, but I definitely was codependent. So I had to stop. It was suppressing my energy field, so I had to release it. And I'll never drink. I'll never drink because it's too easy to become codependent on it. The 80s chick said we was outside all the time. I bet. You got tough skin. You got tough skin. I got kidnapped, so I didn't want to go outside no more after that. The 80s chick said not only that, but when you drink, it makes you more accessible to bad spirits. Yeah, yeah. The worst times that I ever acted out, I was drinking. The worst times I ever acted out, I was drinking. Mm-hmm. You know, Native Americans shouldn't drink. And the ancestors show me that too. They show me in a dream why that is. It's not for everybody. Some people could drink you under the table and be just fine and don't disrespect nobody and none of that. But when you got spirits and you entertain spirits, you open up the portal floodgates for them spirits to come out. And a lot of spirits came out of me during my releasing years when I was doing a lot of healing work and releasing. I didn't know I was carrying spirits in the church. Christy said, that's true. Yeah, it's true. It's because we have a lot of wounded, fallen ancestor spirits and entity attachments. That's why we're going to be doing ancestral burial ground healings and grid work and earth clearings, earth grid work. So again, that's going to be on the super fan page, okay? Let me make sure I send that to you as well, Christy. Can you DM me just so I make sure that I don't have any trouble finding you? I'm sure I won't, though. There's a special place I could find you. I know where to find you. I did a couple of videos on burial mounds and the experiences that I've been having at the burial mounds, and how the ancestor have been teaching me how to clear the spirits, because the fallen ancestor spirits is bound to the burial mounds. You could just go to my profile and go to my profile page and message me. Make sure you add me as a friend. But I'm definitely, as soon as this over, that's the first thing I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna send you the password so you can go watch the videos and stuff. Thank you for liking the live stream, guys. We're up to 165,000. Monica said, I watched a video of the burial mound and it was good. Oh, okay. What did you get out of it? Like, did anything stick with you? Zarita says, very true. That's why they call spirits in the South. What y'all talking about? The 80s chick said, not only that, but when you drink, it makes you more accessible to bad spirits and entities. Yeah. The 80s chick said, yes, I'm in the South. I noticed. Yeah. Yeah. And my family is from the South side too. And that's where I was at yesterday. That's why I was talking to you guys about it too. The South side always be the grimy part. And I went to the South side yesterday. And I was like Homer, when Homer going back in the bushes like this. I was like, I had to go to the beauty supply over there, and I was like, I need to go inside. The 86 said, our South side over here is grimy too. Yeah. You know, it's something to that. And the ancestors is showing me about that. And the scripture call it principalities. And the ancestors is showing me it's governments. So in the spirit world, it's governments, it's militaries, and it's governments, and it's gangs. It's gangs, it's militaries, it's governments, it's mobs, it's all of that. And they have their areas where they're designated, where they are allowed to be, according to free will. And then they draw in people to those areas that resonate on that frequency, that can tolerate that energy. And then it's a whole psychosis that goes in, that's involved in all of that. What happened? Oh, Ari, you purchased the session? Okay, good. I will follow up with you as soon as I get out of here. Did you want to see me today?